circle. You can tape up the lie, but the facts keep rolling like a wheel in the sky. One world, one shape, no edge to defend. Step up to the data. We do it again. Turn again. Truth comes back around. Turn again. Watch that myth go down. Turn again. Say it loud, say it plain. Turn again. Your flat world breaks the frame.
Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered when you ask the mystic access guru. That is I, the great exalted one. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane and the hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
All right, we are live again. We have Cygnus, Lindsay. Sorry I'm late, guys. Stanley. And West Side Girl Reacts. And before we do this, yeah, I'm remembering. All right. Okay, Outcast. That's a dude. Outcast. Depeche Mode. Pet Shop Boys. Fuck. Jesus. Location services. Airplane mode. Do not disturb. No, that wouldn't be it. Safe mode. Hotspot. No. Fuck. Modes? No, of course not. Fuck me. Man, these are getting impossible. Uh, I don't have a fucking clue. A la mode, molten, fresh baked. Fuck, I don't know. A la mode means with ice cream. The fuck? Do not disturb airplane mode. Safe mode. I don't know. Hotspot? I already tried that. Location services? No. What the fuck? I don't know. I swear to God, I swear I'm fucking, I'm. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with 80 synth pop bands. Hated the Pet Shop Boys. Never heard of New Order or Erasure. I knew Depeche Mode is. All out. Fuck. This fucking game. All right.
Hey, hey, D man, how's it going? You're on mute. Hold on. Let me get you a link.
So
I,
mode was the
I
decoy.
can hear you, sir. Yes. Let me grab you a
Asshole
link.
game.
Oh, I must be muted on that side. Hold on. It's the first time it's asked me to allow 2 times for the microphone. it, it it asked me like once, and then it asked me like they got a small window. It asked me twice, and then it didn't ask me when you got in here again. Weird. Yeah, I posted a link in there. You can jump on the front.
Hey Stanley, I unfriended you in the game, and I sent you another friend request. So hopefully that'll work. I think it automatically made us friends through Steam, and from what I've read, that doesn't work with Gray Zone Warfare. So I'm friending you through the game. So hopefully that'll help. Hey, Mexican Bob, how you doing? Good to have you here.
I'll see you on the other side, D man. Now we get a visit from D man. Welcome to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Hey, skeptic. Hey, Liv, how you doing? Miss Heron. Anybody else? Sue Finelli, we already said hi to. Jessica, we already said hi to. And D man. He's getting ready to enter the scene in any given second.
No, we're just gonna do it through the game. I'm not gonna do it through Steam. So I think that's what was preventing me from inviting you or you from inviting me. So
I'll go ahead and get the ordinance survey, not the ordinance survey. I got those pulled up too, so I can compare the two, the datums, their level. But I mean, there's like only one sea level. But I mean,
also you can set the screen that you want the game to play on in the game in settings under graphics. You can set which monitor you want the game to display on.
the datums, their level. But I mean, there's like only one sea level. But I mean, the ordinance survey seems to be.
No, there's more than one sea level, dipshit. What are you talking about? I mean, you have one sea level, the level the sea is at, but that level can be different levels.
Like
Yeah, I know.
the
It's
prominent
fucked up.
survey in the old country, for that matter. You ready for some boring shit, D man?
I got an hour to blow.
Yeah. Me too. I spent the day organizing the house, getting the truck set up. It's nice and sweet now.
Nice.
That part is tough, dude. It's been through a lot. I got into a car wreck, overheated it twice. It lost all its oil one time, and it's still freaking running, dude. Those Boss 302s are tough V8s. I'm telling you. Yeah.
I did get a compliment from D-Man on the gaming stream. So
Let's see. I was going to go through geodetic surveying, and this thing I've done it before, but I don't remember some of this stuff, man. But what they do, the datums for satellites. That's what they're saying in their videos and stuff. Have you ever looked into it?
No.
Oh, they
you're
have a
welcome.
thing called an oblate and a prolate geoid. and these things are really weird shaped. But that's what they use for their datums too. It's just I don't see how it comports to a sphere in what's any way. Like it doesn't. It's like it's either oblong or really fat, one of the two, and they use these in their datum lines. I don't see how it's really on the money. You know what I mean?
So Roger still doesn't know what oblate means. He think he thinks it has to be oblong or really fat. No, it's just a difference between height and width. Roger, all you dumb fucks. And in the case of the Earth, it's imperceptible. It's 25 miles out of 4,000 is the difference.
I mean, I think what
I'm
they
sure.
did is they take the datums up high in the mountains and they drop them down from there and they just skip over the water like a stone. Like anyway, sorry.
What does that even fucking mean? They pick datums high in the mountains, drop them out down, and skip them over the water like a stone. What the fuck does that even mean, Roger? What the fuck, dude?
They do all kinds of stuff that you're like, what the hell?
God damn, man.
Yeah, and they think this is science or something. It's just surveying, but here, take a look at this stuff. You'll get a kick out of it. This is just the intro. Like, look at this. This is the shape of the Earth. Look at
No, that's not the shape of the Earth. These are examples of prolate or oblate. These are examples. These are over exaggerated examples to drive the point home that prolate means taller than it is wide and oblate means wider than it is tall. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't look at a goddamn picture of the 72 blue marble and say, well, that doesn't look anything like this, so this must be over exaggerated. Are you that fucking stupid, Roger?
look at this thing. Like that's
Peach Earth.
yeah. There's and then they got like multiple shapes and different. Yeah, it's just
Ball sack Earth.
I think they're just trying to make it a sphere any way they can.
Yeah,
With
well, they have
geometry.
to.
Yeah.
They have to.
No, they don't have to. It already is, dumb fuck. It already is a sphere. What you're trying to fucking rationalize your way out of believing it. See, you've got to make it not a sphere, no matter what. See, that's how this works. You want it not to be a sphere because then you can live with yourself and say, well, okay, I guess the Bible's wrong, and you shouldn't believe in the Bible.
Spitballing. These are actual accredited colleges that are handing out these surveying courses and stuff.
Yeah, so you think that they know what the fuck they're talking about, you know? You know? And maybe the guy who fucking got pulled out of fucking high school by his dumb fucking mother got homeschooled and wound up the way you are might not know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hey, look, it's the guy who used to be in the Trump administration. What's his name there? You remember that guy with the freaking big giant mustache?
Oh, who was that? I don't know, man. I don't pay attention to this
You
people.
know what I'm talking about, the guy with the freaking white hair. Looks like a fatter version of him.
You know, the guy with the face.
It does.
On the
I know who
head.
you're talking about now. Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Maybe this is where all politicians get their nut case. I mean, their job from. Same institution, ain't it? But they have like these. It's like they have like the godfathers of geodetic survey, and they all look the same. Like Newton looks like them too. Like look at this guy.
friggin' hippies.
Nah, they're not hippies. They're like high on something. And this is what geodetic datums are used for, is satellites. But I want to see it in real time work. So I think we should look at a NOAA video. What do you think? Yeah, for it. Let's see.
NOAA.
Let's hear him explain it. Yeah, that's who this is. What is it? The national. What's the NOAA stand for again?
Oh, Jesus. I used to know it. It's the radio I had in my car. Wow. A long time ago. Had a NOAA weather radio built right into it. You push the one button. It had one button on it. It had a NOAA button. You pushed and it went to
So I was looking at. I get the Onion on my feed. I like the Onion. I used to get it in print form back in the 90s. So here's the history of boy bands. I didn't know Max was alive in 1294. Doesn't that look like Max? I think it does.
a continuous weather report kind of thing.
I get you. Yeah. They say these are more accurate than the Ordnance Surveyor's datums too, but they say they're not practically used in the datums, like with the continental sea levels and stuff. They're not the same, so they can't. They have been used as far as I was told. But let's take a look at it. Why not? I mean, that's kind of like they're mocking Christianity almost by making the National Administration for Weather and whatever, calling it NOAA.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, pitiful. Let's see where it started off. Yeah.
North and south.
Oh.
There is also
No, not there. Let's go back
Up,
to the beginning.
top and bottom.
Yeah, here we are. Oh, by the way, Sean Hawkins is streaming tonight.
Ooh.
You know what he's doing? Video games.
Swearing?
No, he's just playing single shooter games. He's
nice.
He's got like one person in there watching them. It popped up in my feed when I got on. Like, I know they're tagging me. They got to be tagging me in there.
Of course they are. Tag it.
No, I didn't tag you in that stream. Sorry.
Everybody.
Come over.
I mean, are you talking about is he talking about the stream where I reviewed his video and then streamed the game afterwards? No, I didn't tag you. I tagged you in that video in that stream, but whatever.
Come on over. I want to sit there and watch Sean Hawkins kill imaginary people for an hour and a half. Nah. Let's see what geodetic datums are. Hey, Saddlebone. Jono.
What's going on, guys? Good day.
Yeah, they're all hanging out. Nobody's out
Hey,
on the night
Calder.
anyways.
Yeah, that's kind of
Hey, Calder, how you doing?
quiet.
I want to compare apples to oranges with an actual survey, the ordnance surveys that they do the maps with. So I want to compare their height, their level across the oceans and stuff. I don't think they're much different from one. Like, I know the Pacific Ocean is like higher than the Atlantic Ocean or something.
Yeah.
No, it's the other way around. The Atlantic is higher than the Pacific, but I think the reason that's higher is because the American continent's closer to Europe than it is to Asia to the Americans. You know what I'm saying? The water spread out further. Yeah, it's easy to get the higher water levels. So that would make sense to me. Just throwing that out there. And if their radius is off and their datums are off, what do you think about their sciences, or not their sciences, but their trajectories? And Nathan was begging the boys on. Remember the debate he did last time? He actually sent Bug Sawbuster to go get telemetry data for him. Go fetch, boy. He never came back with any telemetry data from a rocket neither. That was a shame.
He was playing Gray Zone Warfare. That
Is
was
he?
the game he was playing.
Yeah.
Nice.
That looks kind of cool.
Yeah. He's a gamer, huh? Well, yeah, I kind of knew that. He does everyone. He does that now more than he tries to debate Flatsoid. He spent like 2 years trying to debate Flatsoid, debating Flatsoid, and I've seen
No, I did debate Flatsoid, and I fucking destroyed him.
everything he had to offer.
I fucking humiliated him.
I watched it happen in real time. Like, I want to debate you.
And then I debated Flatsoid and I don't know if you were in there, but I know PJ was in there and a bunch of other people were. Fucking, yeah, destroyed him again.
I know exactly where you're going to go. It's not much of a debate after that. So what does NOAA stand for? What is it? The National Oceanic and Atmospheric. Well, that's in the title there. What's the rest of it? Administration. We're the government and we never lie to you. All right.
Yeah.
Now let's see what they got to say about what are geodetic datums.
Hey, what was funny about what you just said, Roger? What was so funny? You laughed at it. What was so funny about that?
Mapping and surveying professionals occasionally use the term datum, but what does it mean and why are datums important? A datum is simply a standard reference point, set of points, or surface
Right. Points.
from which survey measurements are based. It's similar to the starting points you use when giving someone directions to your house, which usually include a point that they know, like a crossroads or a prominent building. For surveyors, that starting point is usually a nearby survey mark. When adjoining properties share these common starting points, it's easier to align them properly on a map. And when we all use a network of these marks spanning the continent, we share one national spatial reference system. For many decades, we have had two types of nationwide datums in the United States, horizontal and vertical, and they were generally separate from one another. Horizontal datums allow us to measure distances and directions across the surface of the Earth. Most horizontal datums define a zero line at the equator from which we measure north and south. There is also a zero line at the Greenwich meridian from which we measure east and west. Together, these lines provide a reference for latitude and longitude.
Well, so we got 4 lines across the ground. I'm with you so far. You can reference the level, the sea level, right?
Yeah.
There it is. I mean, that's not saying much about a geoid, but I guarantee you they take their measurements from the center of the Earth to mark their.
No, they don't, Roger. They fucking don't. See, when you see a cross section of the Earth and a line drawn from center, that's to show you how the math proves itself. That's to show you how the math works. It doesn't. That's not explaining how they take a measurement or where they take a measurement from, Roger.
Stellar
Fucking
and
moron.
other datum points. They use the stars, and they take that angle out from the center of the globe to the star. That's where they get their points with the reciprocating zenith angles, which they're not reciprocating if you go straight up to them.
And you have no idea what reciprocating zenith angles means, Roger. No, not a fucking clue. You just proved it there. Jesus Christ, man. He uses these terms he's heard that he thinks makes people sound smart, but that doesn't. Not if you're dumb as fuck.
If you go at it at an angle, well, that's
Yeah.
where your heart. Yeah, that's the nonsense. Oh,
Yeah, it's all measured from flat. So
No,
yeah,
it's
but I
not.
mean, you
Flat
go
for
from
them,
surface
getting-
level. Yeah.
wouldn't work on a curve. You'd have to do all kinds of funky shit to get it to work.
Well, yeah. I hope we get to that point. They're going to show us where they get all that funky shit. Scott just texted me.
Yeah.
What did he say? I bet you. Are you on? He wants me to send him a restream link. That means I got to post one somewhere and go grab it, and I don't have Discord to leave it in anymore.
Well, you need a link. I can send you the link in private if you want it.
No, I got the link, but I mean, I don't have any way to get it to my phone so I can send it to him. I can't get to my phone. He wants it sent through text, so I eliminated Discord because too many people were getting involved in my business.
Oh, dude, I told you it's bad news.
Yeah.
Bad news. Been bad news for a long time. I was on it when it started. I was on Twitch before that, and Twitch was like Discord. It was so bad. Just, troll is, and your account's getting hacked, and just too much garbage to throw in to get something for free. You know what I mean? It's like you're not getting it for free anyway, but it's a friggin' information shithole. That's why I just don't go those. I don't use those sites at all. I used to be on Discord. I just don't do it. I'm not fool with any of it anymore. Kind of a shit show.
Well, I could put it in, but I got to put it in the. I can't get it in the comments yet. I could put it in. This is too much of a hassle to do. I'll have to. I'll just tell them to come in. And I'll just give them a link like I did you. Yeah. So I was waving at you. Hey, girlfriend.
Oh, can't see. Hold on. Oh, what happened? Who's saying hi? Oh, what's up, Sally?
So, yeah.
up?
Yeah, we have a nice group in here, don't we?
Ken in here too?
I didn't see
Oh,
Ken.
Aaron. Oh yeah, Ken Rodman.
Yeah, I don't think he's smart enough to know that, Calder.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, Ken's in there
What's
now.
up, Ken?
I didn't see him. Oh, hey, Ken, what's up, man?
I got to keep. I
I'm not a
forgot.
number.
Got to open the. I haven't used this in a while. I forgot that the side chat thing, and I was like, oh shit, that's right. I didn't turn the chat on.
Oh, nice.
I
So what
fell
are you at
asleep
now?
earlier.
Ah,
What are you on right now? On your computer or? I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I'm on the computer. I'm home. I got to work tomorrow.
Home
so
alone.
I got
Are
to
you
work
being
tomorrow.
invaded, man?
I'm supposed to work this morning, but I didn't sleep real good. I couldn't. I don't know why. I just couldn't fall asleep. So I was like, hell with this. I'm skipping. I got a few. I can do a mulligan. So I was like, hell with it. So I called in at like 4 in the morning and said, all right, yeah, I'm not coming in. I'm gonna mulligan.
Oh, nice. They gave you a mulligan. Huh.
Yeah.
Or you
so-
got you like PTO or something? Because that's what I used to do when if I was feeling bad. I mean, worn out in the middle of like 2 weeks of just solid work, and I got PTO I could use, make up the hours.
Well, I mean, my situation is a little different. I work for some people that I don't really have to. I can just call and say I'm not coming in
Jesus Christ.
directly. They'll just. I mean, I could. It doesn't want.
Used to be
Today was one of them. I couldn't do sleep. A short day
go at night
when the seasons change.
that like they don't know, man,
I can't.
dude. The cushions, the
It's a problem.
problems, and I
Smoking.
can't smoke. Yeah, get the pack.
Be the end of that. Something you want to do, you do.
Yeah, they all want to do surgery. They more to the point
15 years ago, like because they took her up
for a long.
ago. It should be natural. Heal. Do it
But she's knocking on wood over there.
to 30 years, and that's away. I had Boston Garden, Queens Expressway. There's this Polish American club called the.
Like, I mean, it's only for like 10 seconds.
That's head. So I'd sit and hang out with her for
Yeah,
a
why
couple of
not?
days.
When you get older, you got to slow down, man. You put the choke.
Now this is fucking hilarious, man. It's like I don't know who came in with it, but someone's gonna come in with a link that he wants Roger to play because he's included in the video in some way. And Roger's so fucking paranoid. He thinks that one of his regular guys that he's a friend with that's on his fucking stream is is doing this, is giving him the link so he can hack him or something. It's fucking hilarious.
On that thing.
Well, I mean, everybody's dead or gone, or who knows? I mean, everybody just lose track of people after a while, or you don't talk to me. I don't do the social media thing, so it's not like
I tried that for a couple of years, keeping up with everybody, but man, it just fades. You know?
Yeah.
I don't have time. They're like, hey, is Chris on social media posting right now? He did that for like a couple of years after one of my best friends. He's from Chicago too. He's a great Sox fan. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've been to Chicago. I've been to Detroit a bunch of times. Detroit.
God damn, they can't keep a train of thought for like more than 5 seconds.
I worked in Detroit for a little bit.
Ooh, somebody's coming in. Hold on. Let's see who this is.
It's kind of fun.
Let's see. Who do we got here? Uncomfortable. Scott. Finally. It didn't tell me his name.
Aaron said, "Oh, you could reach out and touch Lemmy's mole." Yes, basically, he was standing like
Yes.
off to my
Hey, Scott.
left a little bit by about 10 feet.
There's a link back here. I'll pin it for you. Hold on. I can hear you.
Boo earns. Are they yelling
Was it-
boo?
Can you see the message? Yeah. Grab that, and I'll meet you around front. Sorry about that, E-Man.
It's okay.
I should have
remember
muted on
that.
this side.
I remember that salad from The Simpsons. Boo earns. Are they saying? Are they saying? Are they saying?
I remember that too. Yeah, I do. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
No, they're saying boo earns.
Boo earns. Yeah. Yes, Smithers. They're definitely not a gay couple. in that
Release
show.
the hounds.
Smithers. Release the hounds. Good God.
What's up, D-Man?
What's happening, brother?
Hey, Scott. How's it going?
So I just noticed something. No Fanfare, the guy No Fanfare from Australia.
I know who he is. Yeah.
Are you sub to him?
I think I was at one point in time.
Just type in No Fanfare. It'll come up. It'll come right up.
He's got a new video out or something.
Yeah, you're actually on it.
Oh, nice. How did I get on this video?
Well, you'll see.
Well, what honors did I?
It's not like, I mean, it's only for like 10 seconds.
That's it.
It's a
I'm
cl-
suing.
Oh yeah, no, and
It's a clip.
I'm actually
It's not negative. I mean, well, it's kind of negative.
kind of.
Well, you were wrong. Well, you'll see.
Okay,
Just
go ahead.
watch it. We'll see it.
No fanfare. I think I know who you're talking. Is he dissing flat earthers in this?
No, he's not. No, he's totally a flat earther. He's not a. Yeah, he's totally a flat earther, dude. He just likes to, because he's in Australia, so he likes to prove things like that people get wrong down there. You know, like because people just assume stuff. You'll see.
I haven't assumed anything. I think that Australia is one of the most flat
I'd
earth
like to go
friendly
there. I just don't think like going there now is kind of I mean, if this was like 5 years ago, I kind of thought about going some places, and I was like, maybe I'll go to Australia.
How do you spell his name?
No fanfare. It's
That's what it-
fanfare.
It's
You
not
know how to
spelling
spell-
it up. Yeah.
Dude, come on.
A whole bunch of other shit. Yeah.
What is wrong with your YouTube? That's weird.
Well, a lot of people get shadow banned, man. If they have that,
I just did, bro.
Content.
I just did it, and it came right.
Oh, this is special. Check this out. This is no fanfare. Sounds like it's AI music, so it should be safe to play. So I guess he's showing this. He's got this mirror here, right? He's got this mirror set up to show flat water can obstruct things in the distance. So watch this. And you can already tell this thing's fucking curved, man. It's fucking curved. I mean, you can tell it's curved. So in order to say, well, and what is this? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks in the middle, and then you got like 3 sticks here and 3 sticks here. So yeah, it's fucking curved, right? The ends are going to be lower than the middle. So you've made this mirror curved to prove what, a flat Earth? Is that what you've done, dipshit?
You keep telling me that I'm so wrong.
What a fucking moron.
I don't lie, kid, you
Did he not think anybody'd catch this shit?
understand.
I mean, seriously, man.
Here in my outstretched hand.
See, what you should have done is you should have tucked these in there so no one could see it, and then you might have gotten away with it.
Standing on a mountain looking real far. Can't see no curvature from here to more.
Yeah, of course it's going to be obstructed because it's a curved mirror, fuckwit.
Ain't no curve.
Look at how dishonest these motherfuckers are. Look at how fucking dishonest these sacks of shit are. So, let's see. Nice job making the mirror curved. More sticks in the middle. What a moron. What an abject fucking retard.
I can see your everything. I nothing got nothing on me. Do is quotes and that's a lie. While I'm out here seeing straight and feeling fine. Ain't your curve that I can see.
Now he's adjusting them.
Oh, bird, that thing got nothing on me.
So then he flattens it out, and look, there's no obstruction. How about that? Isn't that weird how that fucking works? It's weird that you let it be flat and there's no obstruction, right? Isn't that fucking weird? And gotta light a flurf. This dumb motherfucking liar. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, man.
Right up. I mean, I did it like, just I just looked for it.
If you can find it, because I mean I've done like 3 searches.
And so listen, I can't even post a clip. I mean a copy. I can't even copy a link into your chat right now.
What's it called? What was the stream called?
No fan.
No
just
fanfare.
type in. You do it.
All right, yeah, no
Demon.
what?
No fanfare.
NO fanfare.
Oh,
Because I
All
mean
word?
it's pulling up like just titles of no fanfare. That's what it's doing. Not the
Rough
channel.
idea what I'm going on. If you watch
I see
part
newsflash, no fanfare.
1 and 2, with some people
What's the first video? What?
First video.
Is the channel called No Fanfare?
Yeah, it says your pivot head and rainbow
Yes,
sun
that's it.
seesaw. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
it.
can get that. Huh.
That's so weird, Roger. Why does your YouTube? It's like
Dude, well, because I'm labeled as a flat earth channel, so I get everything I get like all the other crap that
Yeah, I'll link it for
basically
you.
So this is another one by him.
Hey guys, I just need to address this video here. I'm going to block out the channel name. I don't want anybody thinking that this is a personal attack. It's not a personal attack on anyone. It's just, I suppose, an attack on the actual video. Be careful what you copy. I'll play the part of this video here, and then I'm going to give a demonstration on why I believe it is just wrong. And I just don't like seeing wrong information put out. Anyway, I'll just run the video, and I'm going to block out I'll keep the channel name blocked out. It's not a personal attack on the person. It's just an attack on this video. And again, just be careful of what you copy from other people. Well, I got out the trusty old area guard and went to the flea market. But it didn't prevent me from buying some foam balls to conduct an experiment. So let's get on with it. Okay, before I show this experiment clip I did, I just want to state I'm not saying that the moon is a rock in the sky. So don't get that impression. Just what I'm going to show works.
Don't get the impression that he's sane.
And it shows that the Doppler radar video is wrong. It's not something to go by for any proof of anything. The other thing I just want to state is when I was using the phone, I was holding the phone ball on a skew with one hand. I'm operating the phone with the other, and the zoom-in control was on screen, so I was trying to hold the phone and do that with my index finger. My other phone before that, it had the zoom-in on the actual button on the side of the camera, so it was all new. And there's a couple of little hiccups zooming in on the moon, trying to use my index finger on the.
Don't fucking care. Get on
Don't
with
come
it.
complain easily. Don't have to. Okay, there's the moon. East coast of Australia. Sometime after 2 p.m. Don't need to really be exact about that. On the 4th of July. Okay. Now if I was to zoom in on a Doppler ball radar, where's the shadow?
Yeah, you've got to hold it at the same angle, right? If the moon's there, you've got to hold it here. You can't hold it over here, you dumb fuck.
Oh, zoom in. Alright. Again. But now, if that was the Doppler ball radar, if I came in closer to it and got underneath it,
There you go. There you go. When it's at the same angle, the shadow changes and it matches. How about that? Isn't that fucking something? Yes, they are this fucking dumb.
alright. Let's do it again for me. I'm operating this phone camera with one hand. Alright. If I came in under it.
God damn, these people are fucking stupid.
I mean, I know it happens a lot. I couldn't copy the link and put it in your chat. That's why,
It's in
obviously.
private chat for you, Roger.
There you go. Yeah.
This is like a hit piece, maybe.
No, it's not a hit piece at all. He's just, you'll see, dude. Just don't worry about it.
Okay, this is Seesaw Rainbow. Is this about the rainbow effect?
Oh, it's from Saab's show. I see Saab in the side.
There's a part. Yeah. I was like, which show is that? It looks familiar.
So
Yeah. So
part 3. Yeah. Is that what I'm looking at?
yeah, just check it out.
Okay.
Actually, check it out, and then I'll tell you when to fast forward.
Is it about what rainbows, how they are bigger in the south or smaller? Or
Yes, that's what it's about. Yeah.
I don't have an opinion on that. I've never been there. I don't say things that I've never seen.
Well, we've seen pictures and stuff. You know,
yeah.
you've seen that. He'll show
Well,
it.
there's a difference. There's ceiling heights.
Yeah.
And that's the
There-
thing that
there-
I know of
I-
is
yeah.
that in the south,
No,
there's a
it's
lower flying ceiling also in the south.
that's what they say. It's true. Yeah, I mean that is true. They don't let you fly above. What is it like? 20,000 or something?
No, it's
Yeah,
like
it's like
13,000 feet.
13,000 over down
Yeah.
by
And-
the line
Yeah.
that they're imaginary. You can't pass that line.
Hmm.
Yeah, the 60.
Yeah, I need a citation on that.
Yeah.
There's people doing indoor rainbows in this thing. Should we show the people up front? Yeah, might as well.
Are you? Hey, is he echoing to you, Demon?
Am I actually?
No.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I know what it is
No?
because I'm in the back
In
chat
the-
too. I got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll get out of that, but I won't be able to let anybody in if I do that.
Well, just
I
mute
can
it.
mute.
Just
I can mute
that,
it. Yeah, yeah.
So, just so it
I
doesn't.
just thought about it.
I mean, you're not echoing to me. So.
This is
Wait, he's
Yes,
probably,
maybe.
you're in both, dude. You need to leave the other one, dude.
You sound.
a demonstration showing how we can have sunrise.
So this is Joseph Anvey. This is his newest one. This dumb fuck.
Rises and sunsets over a level surface with the sun moving horizontally above that level surface. I'm using a laser, a Fresnel lens, a couple of Lego men, a cardboard box, my coffee table, and iPhone camera.
And you're using the wrong half of the Fresnel lens. You should use the top half, dipshit. See, on the bottom half, it's making the light go up, not down.
The camera is positioned level with the table. The Fresnel lens is between the camera and everything else. The laser is pointed level above the Fresnel lens onto the top of the box. You can see the focal point of light representing the sun on the top of the box, maintaining its position at that same point on the box as I move the box away. This represents the sun moving through the Atmos above us. As you can see, it disappears
Atmos isn't the word, dipshit. Again, you're using the wrong half of the Fresnel.
bottom up behind the shoulder of the Lego man. If the table were longer, I could get it to set bottom up to the apparent horizon in this demonstration. The sun is also
So do it without the lens. Do it without the magnifier. Do that, man. Could? Do you think you could? Yeah, I don't think you could.
maintaining its angular size, very minimal angular size change. This is because of the Atmos lensing that we get, and the Fresnel lens is what's inducing that in this demonstration. This is only a single Fresnel lens. Our Atmos is much more diverse than that. So we see the bottom-up obstruction, we see the receding and the rising of the sun, we see minimal angular size change, and it's all physically demonstrated assuming a level Earth with a sun moving horizontally level above that level Earth. You also see the bottom-up obstruction with the Lego men. The guy in blue, his legs are obstructed. The guy in red, his aren't. The guy in blue is only about an inch or so further back. So this is a physical demonstration of level Earth.
Right, because you're using the wrong half of the Fresnel lens. Cut this thing in half, drop it down, and then do it. See what happens. You fucking corrupt, lying motherfucker.
Sound good now.
Yeah, leave the Google Meet. Get out of
Google
that,
Meet.
Scott.
Yeah. That's
How do I do that? How do I
Just
do
leave
that?
Restream open.
Well, you got to go.
I'm
You're in
on a-
both rooms right now.
I'm on a phone. Okay, so how do I?
Flat earthers can't win without cheating or speak without lying.
Let's see.
Well, don't worry about it. If I just keep the mic shut, you won't have no problems. You'll be all right.
I'll be right back.
It's the reason it's echoing for you is because you got both.
I was hearing both of. Yeah, I was hearing you
Yeah.
twice. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, it's fine now. Though,
So,
so.
yeah, let's share with people what this is. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've heard of No Fanfare before.
He's the guy that did a video about how the southern stars look like they might be a mirror, looking
Yeah.
south.
Yeah, I've
'Cause they-
looked at videos showing like, but they don't come in straight. They come in at an angle when you're, especially if you're down like Sydney way. That when you look at the sky from a level base, the stars and the cells are not level. They're at an
So
angle.
he did a whole thing where he put them side by side, right? So that he did the northern looking north and then looking south, and a lot of them look like they're
High
they're
ceiling.
reflections.
That's the wrong one. All right, hold on. Let me-
Highest
Correct.
ceiling
The one I looked
naturally in the north. So, well,
Dude,
lowest ceiling in the
There's
south.
on it. There's no proof of that. Obviously, you know what I mean. Like you can say that.
Yeah, I want to be an observer in this whole series. I don't want to just take videos and take it as proof.
Yeah.
The observations that I have actually made myself are what convinced me the Earth is flat. So, my own observations that it wasn't everybody's video, but I've actually been where they are making it, like the Black Swan observations, the long distance, and I've done it myself. I know exactly what they're looking at, and the further that I get out with these observations, the more proof I have. That's why I like the Black Swans, because I've actually done these observations myself. I can relate. I can actually honestly say that's exactly what does happen when you have a telescopic lens and you can look out further. You pull up more than you should be able to, due to Earth curve, basically. Yeah, that's really exactly why I like the Black Swan observations itself. And I have saw Venus and Mercury in the night sky with a telescope myself, so I can relate to that one. I know you can, and those are actually what they actually, the guys that I was hanging out with that were helping me set the telescope up when I first started using it. Like, that is Mercury and Venus that I'm looking at right next to the moon.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah. So you saw Venus in the middle of the night? Is that what you say? Is that what you're saying, Roger? You saw Venus in the middle of the night.
doesn't prove the Earth is flat. That
That
just
proves the
proves-
globe model is false. Yeah,
it just proved the solar system model is incorrect.
absolutely. Most observation has been proving that if they're wrong about one thing, the rest of it falls apart. The whole system that they base their whole science and a dogma on is crap. That's really what it is. But they're still swinging out there. Simon Dan says, "Well, we get a lot wrong, but we're still right."
So he's just such a pathetic fucking liar. You can't see Venus in the middle of the night, Roger. You're a fucking liar.
That was the last video. Oh,
All right, so play this at 1.25 too. He's like, it'll probably sound better.
This is kind of off track of what I was actually doing, but I got you.
Oh well, I mean, I figured you wanted to see something that you were in. That's
I mean, off track of what you were doing. You just spent the last half hour talking about bullshit. What do you mean it's off track? Your entire fucking live streams are off track.
all.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Sorry.
Fucking
1.25,
retard.
you said?
I mean, you could just play the first 5 minutes. It's fine.
Okay. Well, let's take it back to the beginning. Right.
I've seen it all, but I've seen it all. And like I noticed
Actually, fast
rainbows
forward
drop in
this.
this valley, and I made a video about that.
You could fast. This is not. This is just
Idea
nonsense.
about what rainbows really are. And
Oh, they're doing indoor rainbows. I see that.
70.
Okay, so then yeah, he does this.
Is this a guy in Australia? This is him.
Yeah.
So the sun's on
So he shows you the sunlight's coming through his
Looks
people.
Like Man of Stone did his window observation, but he actually he had a
Yeah, that's different. That's totally different.
that shows the sun doesn't set.
Oh yeah, totally. So he just shows here that this doesn't matter either, really. Okay, so he has.
roughly.
Notice how high that is.
Here?
Go just a few
Okay,
hundred
yeah,
miles south,
here we go.
and it gets lower
This
in
is
Canada.
what,
And you go much
you know,
further out to Australia,
the whole idea
and here's
of
what they start looking like. Then, if you look for rainbows in
this.
Antarctica, at least through
Yeah, I
photos,
know
thanks
this
to the
is
Nature Channel,
fake,
since
too. I
none of
already
us
know
are
that.
apparently allowed to go out there unless we're willing to spend thousands of dollars for a guided tour to visit an ice shelf. But look how flat that rainbow is. Just as the firmament's elevation changes the further you go out south, the rainbows you see also reflect that altitude.
Like it's a bow for a reason. It's because there's a dome. I'm just
Well, think about it. It's real
there's
shallow
Yeah.
of a rainbow in the southern hemisphere as opposed to in the northern hemisphere, too. That's
Yeah,
pretty
I wonder why
crazy.
that is strange.
I don't know.
Because the sun can get higher in the sky the further north you go. That's why, dipshit. It's all about the angle that your eye is to the sun. They don't fucking understand this shit, do they?
There you are.
I don't know.
Yeah.
G'day,
That was Saab's assertion, but I mean I've never been there, but I've heard it said both, like literally both. I've heard people say it's shallow or it's just the same size, basically. So this guy's going to demonstrate it.
Well, he's about to show
Welcome
a
to
rainbow in
installment
Is he
on
going to show
Australia.
it
videos.
Mhm.
in Australia?
Well, I'm just
I don't know. Why don't you shut your fucking mouth, Roger, and listen to the fucking video? Maybe you'll find out what it's gonna fucking show. Jesus fucking Christ. I would love to go to a fucking movie with this dipshit. What are they doing now? What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen now? You think they're gonna catch the guy? Oh no, you think something's gonna blow up? I don't know. What are they doing? Are they gonna have a road? What the fuck, man? Nothing more fucking annoying than pieces of shit like this.
going to show you quickly is a little
Well,
place.
Australia is not exactly Antarctica either. Now, if you think about it, because of the colder air, you're going to get a lower.
It's just probably in the distance. It's just perspective. Think about it, right? Like a rainbow further away is going to look lower.
I know this for a fact that like lasers and a straight light actually lowers due to temperature too. So like a ray of light that causes a rainbow would actually be lower because of the colder air. Yeah.
I was going to conduct some experiments. I was actually going to carry the
Holy
gear on
fuck.
foot and go there to do these experiments. Anyway, I went and had a look later on after going past on the bus, and there's
Let's
special
get to his
taps you
rainbow.
can need, especially virtually been impossible. So anyway, we just make do with what we can do. Anyway, this was the
It's
place
like right after this.
that I was thinking about conducting.
And
some
what latitude is he at, anyways?
I don't know, whatever Australia is.
Well, that would matter a good bit. He's probably closer to the equator than they would be in Antarctica. Yeah, so yeah, this is not really any kind of proof.
experiments, but it's not going to be. I'm going to try.
Absolutely, Lindsay. Perspective is their favorite word, but they don't have a fucking clue to what it means.
And catch this rainbow. It is huge. It's almost like I'm nearly underneath it. It's raining.
And he's also closer to it too than he would be if you were looking down in Antarctica.
No, you aren't. You can't get closer to a fucking rainbow, dipshit. You can't get closer to a fucking rainbow.
Well, that's the thing.
A rainbow is created by your angle, but the angle between your eye, the water droplets in the air, and the fucking sun. You can't get closer to it.
That's even a better. Here, I got it. So, just for validity's sake, we'll look at Antarctica, see if we can find a rainbow in Antarctica. I'm sure there's going to be a photo of that somewhere.
The guy just showed that. That guy just showed that.
Okay, so that was an actual picture of a rainbow in
The one,
Antarctica.
well, supposedly that guy, yeah, that one guy.
Okay, but we'll look it up ourselves.
It was really low.
Good lord.
Oh, that looks really low
This
there.
is the camera. I'm doing a screen
Further away.
recording for this one.
Yeah.
No, the sun's lower. The sun's lower in the sky, therefore the fucking rainbow's gonna be lower in the sky.
Yeah,
seen
it's
that one?
It's 9:13 in the
Jesus
morning
Christ.
I've never seen one low
on the
like that.
29th.
Nope.
So Wednesday the 29th of April at 9:13. Back up. There's a rainbow. It's in the morning. The rainbow.
Yeah, that's definitely lower than we see it in the Americas. I've never seen a rainbow that low to the ground.
I've never seen that. Never. Have you, D-Man?
I've
Like a
never
low
seen
rainbow like that?
Yeah, I've never seen one that low. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe we're on to something about being lower in the south end.
Are you on, maybe you're on something? Yeah, I'd say you're on something.
The north.
Well, I mean, why
It's
would they
further
be
away.
flying lower if there wasn't a ceiling problem?
Dude, when I actually looked at rainbows from a long distance, I've seen them for like 30 miles away, and I've never seen one that low.
If it was all the same height from south to north to whatever, then you'd be the planes would be flying at the same level. It wouldn't make a difference.
Mhm.
You know, so
So
why would they have a lower ceiling?
I think Saab and me had a point. Like it's just like and I think other people have reported that, and I've heard it said otherwise. But I mean, he was probably right up on that first rainbow where it was at, like right underneath where it was actually arcing. And what LVA Angel put out, he knows exactly where a lot of the rainbows reoccur, and he's done tons of observations on that.
Oh yeah, he's all about the rainbows.
Yeah, and the halo or the sundog.
Yeah, I've seen some. I've seen a double rainbow once. It was only the one time I ever saw it. It was in southern New York.
Hey, Howard Stern says
I've seen a bunch of those. Howard Stern.
Yeah, Howard Stern. That's Rhonda.
That's not Rhonda.
She's half asleep, man.
That's okay. Tell her I said hello. later.
Watch her. I will. It's funny. She thought it was Howard Stern when he first heard her.
That's funny.
He just had Boston accent, but he
It's
just sounded
funny.
like
I kind of adopted. Well, I mean, I live in New Hampshire. I've lived in New Hampshire for like 23 years, 22 years. But I mean, I lived in New York for a little bit, and I had kind of distant relatives in Jersey. I spent a lot of time in Jersey. So, I mean, it's kind of a mix. But I mean, yeah, it's Boston if I say certain things, yeah. But I mean, I've kind of corrected the Boston out of me a little bit because
I can still hear it. I hate to
yeah, I mean it's still there, but it's definitely different. I mean, you know, I've adapted a little bit just because I got a little older and I realized, all right, yeah, I mean, you know,
Oh, it's obvious, but it's funny though because Harmon thinks he's been talking to me before. He's like, D-Man. I'm like, dude, I'm not D-Man. I have no boss. So maybe you,
the deep voice that.
so maybe you are getting rid of it a little bit.
yeah, maybe
It's
I
not that-
am.
It's not that thick, obviously. It's not that, but you can totally see it. Though. I mean,
If you
can hear it.
If I were to have my niece talk to you, you'd be like, holy crap. It's the most
you
Boston
expect yourself,
accent
what did
you've
she
ever
just
heard.
say?
Yeah, isn't
You
it
say
funny how
"Ka."
different people pick it up more than others? You know what I mean? Like it's interesting how that works. You know?
She's never lived anywhere else. She's never lived anywhere else, so she's
You know
always been there. I mean, she's never gone anywhere really. I mean, she just
Yeah.
stays in New England, and that's as far as they go. I mean, me, I've been all over the place. I told the story at Saws. I was in like southeastern Florida or Alabama, Florida border, and me and my friend went to some store to go buy some crap because we were like, come on, let's go to the store, we'll buy some beer, and we're hanging out.
That's like you said, crap.
Yeah, and
Right.
I'm
Say,
talking
come on, do it, Demon, do it. Say "Ka."
Ka?
Yeah.
Ka?
Say yard.
I Ka.
Say yard.
Yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
God.
put that.
I mean, I've kind of worked that out to say, okay, garden, car.
Yeah, you
Like,
try.
we're probably-
You
I
try it.
always do it just because I know if I like really unleash the Boston, people are gonna look at me.
Like, were you raised on the streets, man? Come on.
Yes, yeah, and primarily Italian neighborhood. So
Oh, boy.
everybody talk like Guidos, including me.
See, that reminds me of the episode of King of Queens. You remember King of Queens? Remember
Yeah,
the,
I used to love that show.
yeah, I did too. And remember the chick, whatever her name was, Leah Remini, whatever. She had to get rid of her accent. She was trying, like she couldn't do it. That was funny.
That's a Jersey accent all the way.
Yeah, she had the Jersey up.
Yeah, Jersey's a little different.
Get back out of this thing.
A's and U's and stuff. But listen, here we were in this store.
There was a funny line on King of Queens, where not Ben Stiller, his dad, John Stiller, the guy who was the old man, Leah Remini's father, his father-in-law, and can't remember. Jim was like, he needed to call a phone number. He said, "Tell me the number I need to call." He goes, "Okay, 555." And each time he said a number, he pressed it on the fucking pad. Like, Jerry Stiller, thank you. 55516.
Door, and I was talking to my friend, like cracking jokes while we were looking at stuff, and some guy walked around the aisle. I noticed he was standing and staring at us. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? And he comes walking over to me. He goes,
That was a
"Excuse
funny
me."
show.
And I'm like, I'm like, okay. He looks at me and he goes, "Where are you from?" And I was like, oh God. I said, yeah. He goes, "Man, I haven't heard that accent in like 20 years, dude. I'm from New York." And I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And we were standing there shooting the shit. And people walking by us looking at like, "Who the fuck are these Guidos?"
Stiller and Mira.
He heard
Stiller and Mira was a funny duet. They were a funny comedy team.
me talking and knew that I wasn't from. He just immediately walked right up to me and said, "Dude, I haven't heard that accent in like 20 plus years. This is awesome." Because he's living in like buck shit East Florida. It's like,
Yep. Oh, so I'm pretty sure with that whole observation, the globe's got some kind of excuse made up for it. But like, if they're off with their measurements here on Earth, I'm just going to throw this out here.
If they're off with their measurements on Earth, well, luckily they aren't off. The measurements are correct, dipshit.
They're off with their AU measurements of the universe. You know what I'm saying? If they can't measure here properly, they ain't got it measured up there properly.
Yeah, and that's
None of it
what
fits.
geodetic
But yet they do have it measured properly.
surveying is, right? It's more because I just looked it up. I never really
to
looked it up
a
before.
geoid. Yeah, but the
So,
whole
like-
thing is, the original surveys that were like that were actually called what do they call it? They're like the long distance between points. So they would take the terrain into account too. So that's what they developed in the geodetic surveying. It's the same datum, but they call them traverse points or something. They used to be. They developed it into that, but they've known that the Earth is a sphere for so long, 2,000 years from what I remember, or something.
Yeah.
So Roger, you know what it says? It says it's they
Yeah, we've known it's a sphere for over 2,000 years, Roger. You guys have had 2,500 years to fucking debunk it. But you failed.
use plane, PLANE,
Yeah,
right?
planar
Surveying, planar, whatever. For until you get to 195 kilometers. That's what it says. But you know what it says though? On Google, it says squared. Why does it
Hey, Lisa.
say squared?
Well, you can't square
Just
it.
for
Because when you're doing a survey for an area of land, you you work with area, which would be square footage.
That's
No,
for
I'm
the 2
saying though,
inches
why
per
does it
mile
say up
squared.
to?
Yeah.
It just says up to 195 kilometers squared. That's
Yeah. Then but
That's because that's the size of plot that you can only go up to. That's the limit. That amount of area of land.
the
that doesn't
reference
make
point
sense.
after that is, yeah, I get you. But
If you were fucking intelligent, that would make sense. If you weren't a dumb motherfucker, that would make sense to you.
what they do, they just take everything to a datum off the sea, and this is
I mean, they act like because they don't understand shit, the people that are explaining it are wrong.
where they're having problems marrying the two. That's why they have to curve the sea.
Or
if you
or
look at
they
like-
might be saying squared because of an area, right? The area
Well,
calculation.
they square a mile, and a square mile is done. How they?
That's
do
what I'm
that?
saying.
How do you-
So that they're just saying 195 square miles is what they're, or kilometers. My bad.
Then they
That's what they're
add the
saying.
globe. Then they start adding globe math into it. That's
Yeah,
all.
No, they don't. No, planar surveying has nothing to do with the curvature of the Earth, Roger. No planar surveyor measures the Earth as flat. They measure the Earth. They measure the topology. They measure the altitudes of portions of the Earth. And then, you know what? Then construction companies come along and make it fucking flat based on those measurements. It has nothing to do with geosurveying. These dumb fucks.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But dude, they say, but up to then, like, so wait,
Yeah,
so
it's
you're
flat.
telling me it's flat until it gets to 195
Yeah, and then-
kilometers?
No, they say that planar surveying is limited up to that size, and after that, it's geosurveying. You fucking retard.
What?
Then they don't measure.
It's so
They don't
stupid.
measure after that. They do the calculations after that because
That's when they start using curvature curvature geometry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so ridiculous.
And you can't. And what they hijack perspective over water, and we've shown.
Nobody hijacks anything, dipshit. Nobody hijacks anything.
With it, what your eyesight does over water, we know that's how they hide it there. That's the globe is not a non-existent entity, especially the one of that. Yeah, definitely
This
not.
is what it says for the definition. A square mile is a unit of area measurement used primarily in the United States and United Kingdom. It's defined as an area of a square with each side measuring exactly 1 mile in length.
Yeah, that's what they meant. That's what they mean.
It's
a
four
square-
ways, dude.
Yes, 1 mile squared is different than 1 square mile.
It's a square kilometer is what they're saying.
It's
195
it's
square
miles.
kilometers.
Yeah. We do miles here. Yeah, but it's a
Well, I'm
square
just
mile.
saying, it's whatever. It's like what is that? 140,
Yeah.
130.
That's 5,000. What 5,600 or 20 feet, something like that. I don't remember exactly what the mile is.
5280.
Yeah, so
5280.
that's squared. So that's 1,000 feet or more. To 12
Square mile is
squared.
2.58999 square kilometers.
That's a
Okay,
lot.
yeah.
So you square that, and that's in a 360-degree parameter. So what they do, they take these little traverse segments where they take.
Say what? What did you just say, Roger? What did you just fucking say?
Okay, yeah.
So you square that, and that's in a 360-degree parameter. So what they
And that's in a 360-degree parameter. What the fuck does that even mean, Roger?
do, they take these little traverse segments where they take turn wheels and theodolites, and what they do, they just over the sea, they just do that straight drop. At that,
No, they don't. Surveying doesn't measure the ocean, Roger. They fucking don't. Ordnance surveying, fucking planar surveying, geosurveying, they don't survey the ocean, dumb fuck.
mile per square. That's how
Jesus
they do the
Christ.
globe. But you've looked over the water, you don't see that.
And no, the way they do the globe is through the laws of excess, of spherical excess. That's how they measure the globe, Roger.
you don't have that drop that they even show you in their diagrams. It's nonsense. There's no such thing as spherical worlds. I'm just saying. Physics even tells you that.
No, it doesn't. Physics does not fucking tell you that, Roger. You're lying again.
But yeah, they fudged it in, dude. And they measure from the center of the radius, supposed radius, that they calculated in the Shelton or whatever it is, that
No, they don't, Roger. They fucking don't.
the mountain, where they prove gravity, the density of the Earth, that they weighed the Earth, basically, by hanging a plumb bob at the side of a mountain and looking at it with the Adolite. They determined that that's a curve. No. And it took them 2.5 months to get the observations they wanted to get to match their math. It's definitely contrived any way you look at it. Doesn't work. And those, I'll show you, we're going to get into that. I was going to show you the geodetic survey that I was looking at. Their datums don't even match up with the Ordnance Survey datums. They don't match at all. They can't make them work. So they're using them supposedly for satellites. There's another one. The myth goes on and on. Where was I at? Geodetic surveying right now. It's in this. There it is. Ordnance surveying. I hope I didn't close that window. Oh, here it is. Got it. No, these are like small. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm watching the chat. We're talking about dreams. I can't remember the last time I had a dream.
I've had a dream. I had a dream like about 4 or 5 weeks ago after I talked to Bomber. You know Bomber, right?
Yeah.
She's a nice girl. But I woke up after I had a conversation with her, like after the show, on her stream. I still got to email her. She wants me to email her. What is her email? At truthsomething.com. But I woke up in a lucid dream, like everything in the room was changing, but I couldn't move. I was like sleep paralysis, and it was scaring the shit out of me.
Huh.
Like the room was actually changing texture. I could feel things. It just seemed like it was like almost surreal. I'm like, this can't be happening. I blame her. I'm just kidding.
She disappeared for a little while. She was on Sandy's a few shows ago.
It was strange. Okay. Now, Scott, you still here? You see these lines they have here? This is geodetics. It's how they do geodetic surveying. These layers. None of these lines can ever be straight. So
No,
any
never.
geodetic surveying, they do it on mountainous terrain, hillsides, properties where you can't really get to. They connect these dots across the water with that curvature rate, and that's why they get these geodetic spheroids. Did he leave? Oh, I think he did.
What you just said, Roger, makes absolutely no fucking sense at all. These are elevation lines, Roger. This is basically a topographical map. They are showing a 3-dimensional topographical map. See how it's got heights? See, these lines are spaced at 5-foot intervals, 5-foot elevation intervals. The closer the lines are together, the steeper the terrain.
And he's talking about lucid dreams in the chat. Yes.
And this was basically invented by the British for ordnance surveying for the military, Roger.
This is not real. This is not how surveying is done. Surveying, your datums are straight, horizontal. In order to map out any kind of land, you have to start at that reference point, no matter the terrain.
Exactly. The topography shouldn't be something that even thought about. It should just be, I don't know, it's weird. I mean, that's more like mapping, where you're just mapping the surface. It's not, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, what they did is they referenced the globe, like that circumference, that radius, that 39, whatever the 69, or I've actually read it was at 3983 was the actual full radius value, which it's been ruined obviously because traversing the southern oceans, even with using the nautical mile and steamers back in the day, they were traveling almost twice the distance to get to different ports that they were telling they were on a globe. It's like, how come it took us this long? and they wouldn't run into weather or anything. They're just actually just full steam going, making land. It's still taking like 3 or 4 days longer than they should have been going across the ocean.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no shit.
So none of the globe makes sense to me, but I see how they created it. You know
That's because you're dumb as fuck, Roger.
what I mean? And in order to get a radius value to start with, you know what you have to have?
A flat surface.
You need a linear measurement to get to that radius, dude.
Yeah.
You have to measure that. And what they did is they pre-assumed they're on a sphere, and they measured a radius on a pre-assumed sphere on a linear surface, and then they cut off the boundary.
So they pre-assumed that the Earth was a sphere, so they measured curvature on a flat Earth. Is that what you're saying, Roger? Is that the fucking bullshit you're trying to fucking spew? Jesus fucking Christ, man. No wonder you're afraid to debate.
To the 60th parallel and beyond, you can't really just go out. Hey, I'm going to go out to the islands out there. You try it. Go ahead. They'll laugh at you, and then if you're still going, they'll arrest you and put you in jail and kill a couple of your crew members. But I'm not talking about any story that somebody else told. That was all manufactured according to Will Duffy. Will's never told a lie in his lifetime, has he? I'm just saying. But let's get back into this right quick. I think we'll get into more detail, and you'll see these datums. They try to separate them from what the grid he was talking about. These datums are completely different, and this is why it's important to have a geodetic datum for some reason.
Vertical datums are used to measure elevations and water depths. Sometimes the word height is used to refer to elevation information. Most vertical datums in North America use...
Interesting word, height. Uh-huh. What is that height above?
Height is just how tall something is. Now, if you're going by geographical features, it's usually the height above sea level.
How do you get
the ocean
altitude? Yeah, the sea level. I mean, yeah. So you're referencing
everything is from the sea level. That is the level. That's level. That's the point of reference that everything above that is referring to. So everything, everywhere.
Yes, sir. I agree.
It's like, wow.
I'm gonna get annoyed on you. Well, tides and the tides don't reference curvature. That's the sea level. No shit.
Yeah, it moves up and down.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
It's not a
tide
curve.
doesn't change the fucking shape of it.
No.
It simply lowers or high as it.
It's gravity, D-man. It's gravity.
It's not gravity.
No, it's not. So rainbows look like they're actually shorter in the south. We looked at it. You saw that shit too.
Yeah. Well, I'm
He's
sure
"You're
it
wrong."
would depend on. I'm sure there's a lot of a.
Yeah, it depends on the weather too in that process.
Yeah.
But how high are rainbows? To be honest with you, think about how they're not really that high, but they do look like.
How do
they're
you measure the
elongated,
height of a rainbow in the first place? There's no physical thing that you can go and travel to. It's not like
because you're going to ride into it. Yeah, it depends on the angle you're looking at it compared to where the sun's coming.
where you
Ride into it? Ride into a rainbow? Good luck with that.
positioning of it is.
That's like fucking Brian Leakey saying that he drove under a rainbow. Right? It was in front of him, and then he drove the car under it, and it was then behind them.
Yeah.
Where you're positioned to it.
Yeah. And I've never seen an arc that low in my country. I've been up north, man. I've never really seen. Well, I've never been up north long enough to really look at a lot of rainbows. So you get rainbows up there, right?
Yeah. Of course.
What latitude are you at?
Oh Jesus. I can find out. Hold on.
Yeah. Google that shit.
I'm
in the mid country, so I'm pretty sure I'm close to the 35th or the 40th or something. But you remember we're using.
You don't know what latitude you're at, Roger? You don't know that?
The globe's longitude and latitude system when you're looking this up, so yeah, it's not gonna match any azimuth you get.
The state spans from 42 north to 45 18 north latitude.
Yeah, you're
Looking
not
at-
quite up high enough.
43, 40, 45 north latitude, 71, 34, 83 west longitude.
Let me ask Google where I'm at, just to make sure. Hey Siri, what's my longitude and latitude mark here in Westminster? Mark. No, good. It's giving me a whole website.
I mean,
longitude and
that's to
latitude.
Concord, New Hampshire, which is way further south than I am right now. But that's the south.
Good
43, 20, 74 to 71, 55, 12 is Concord, New Hampshire.
Yeah, let me try that again because she
I'm
didn't
like
get it right.
4 hours north of there. Way north.
Hey Siri, what is my longitude and latitude in Westminster, Colorado? Please tell me. Because she gave me London's meridian. Okay, here we go. It got it right this time.
Yeah, I'm on
Give
the
me
other side of the mountains right now.
Yeah, I'm at 35 lat and 105 long with decimal points. I'm not going to read it all. That's not worth your time. But it rounds up to 40, and it stays at 105, just about 106 maybe at the most. Yeah. So I mean, I'm dead center. So I mean, these latitude and longitude marks are just on the protractor of the globe that they take from the center of the sphere. When we're on their model, that when with the mapping that you get from the mainstream, if you don't use an azimuth grid, and azimuth grids are actually very accurate, and that's how mapping's done. they don't make maps
Azimuth grid.
with
Okay.
the globe. They throw it on that longitude and latitude to match the global position and global satellites, global. You know,
Yeah.
they pound it in there, dude. But I mean, if you look at the original maps and how they were made, once they got past the equator, they took rumline measurements, set another point at that place, and did a radius around it. So the radii around that point from the equator, they worked their way out. That's why it's all screwed up in the south, because they couldn't use Polaris as a starting point anymore. And everybody like, oh,
No, it's not screwed up in the south, Roger. And yeah. They don't use Polaris for the south, Roger.
proves it's a globe. No, that proves that they ain't gonna let you go past the 60th because you'll find out that hey, there's got to be an end to this shit somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that we know of. I mean, looking at the moon map, you can see that we're down. When the map is flipped, we're actually down in the bottom right-hand corner. You know, as that circle and moves around, there's still a ton more shit to the north, to our northwest. Well, actually, it's flipped, so
Yeah, I get you.
yeah.
It's
So,
gonna be
I mean,
over to the southwest.
there's way more shit out there, but I mean, it doesn't show anything further than out towards Australia. It actually is more like if you were going towards northwestern Canada, you can keep on going. Well, no,
Look at look
I'd have
at
to
the
look at-
solstice. Look at the solstice during in the north. Like you've seen the sun in there. I mean that doesn't look like a perfect circle that it's doing there. It's like an elongated, not an orbit, but a circuit. Like it's circling. It doesn't do a complete 360 in the north. It's kind of off. Let Harmon in. Why would I let you in, Harmon? I hear you're a nutcase. Ask deplorable elk. He thinks you want to fly up in a balloon and look at Saturn with a pair of binoculars or something, or Jupiter, one of the two. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Did you see that shit, dude? Oh my god, he did one of the AI cartoons of Harmon with a pair of binoculars and a balloon. I'll just show it to you just for the hell of it. And Scott's back in here. Hey Scott, how's it going, man?
There you go.
Oh,
Can you hear me? Yeah,
I
we
can
can
hear
you.
you. Here, I put a link in the back. That's the Earth map to the moon map. And you
Oh,
can
yeah.
see that for way
Like
further northwest.
Yeah.
It just keeps going. That there's more shit to that map. Where we are, where the sun and moon spin around right now, we're all the way down in the right-hand corner.
Mhm.
So
like I was saying, though, I want to say one thing before we go into that. Like when you in the north, it looks like it's elongated to one side, like you get, and like the Prague clock, right? And Shane and Alan did a thing on it, like they were like, that would be a perfect clock for an eclipse. and they did a show on it like 2 days ago, I think, and they were actually doing the math to figure out how that would actually time eclipse with that clock. And it's like, yeah, they're timing the eclipse. That's what that clock's all about during the eclipse season, because it's going through the zodiacs, and a clock, it would be a good reference point to tell you when an eclipse would actually be.
Sure.
Like our ancient folks knew what they were looking at, you know.
Well, I think that
Go
they
ahead.
use. I mean, do you think that maybe they even just looked at them? I mean, they just used the moon as a map.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like,
I mean,
oh,
that's
the
a
moon,
possibility.
and they found their way around like that. And if that's right, then like during the next procession or whatever, 1,000 years, the sun may change its circuit to like a different direction to a point.
Yeah,
like,
because
go
every
through-
because that wherever that circle is, that's where the sun and moon is spinning. Naturally, that's where everything is going to be alive. Outside of that, it's not going to be alive. You're going to have to follow the moon and sun.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah, because you got to stay warm. And when the Aborigines were doing that, that's what Ken was actually talking about the other day. Like they said to the south, that's where their home was. Supposedly, maybe it was like in the circuit to another, like Tasmania or
maybe.
islands down below there,
Yeah,
like the Rothschild Islands and stuff.
I mean, they say that the Native Americans in this country are actually, well, I've heard people say it over the years, probably the last 20-something years, that a lot of those people came over the land bridge when that shit would freeze. What's the Bering Strait? Would come from northern Russia. What's that, like Mongolia or,
yeah.
You know, yeah. So I mean, they have some kind of lineage.
You look at a four-leaf clover. Think of you're seeing like how it's designed. Like that could be like the same idea. Like you'll have a center point, but it'll shift quadrant over the surface of the earth. Kind of cool.
Because Native Americans are too tall.
Are they?
Well, they're tall. I mean,
They're too tall.
They're too tall, man.
They're too tall for what?
Well, I'm just saying, like genetically wise, that
comparatively to the
people,
Inuits, yeah.
People from they're much shorter and squat and smaller. Even the people that are like where those mountain regions are, with people, the Sherpas and stuff, they're short. They're not little. They're not giant people.
And there's a midgets in the what was it, the Mercator? It was they had a land of midgets up, and the same with the Monty map too. They had like a region where there were midgets.
Roberto Monti map, that one.
Yeah. South Americans are inherently shorter and squat, a little smaller and thicker. So I mean, even just look at the body structure and see that, like, where did these people come from? How did they get tall in a region that didn't have any friggin' tall people? Everybody was, say, the South Americans came up. So I mean, where's the genetic link that made them Native Americans, where they're not exactly South American, but they're not, that they merged with somebody at some point to make them inherently a little taller and a little slimmer and a different physical structure, that they had to merge with somebody at some point that was taller statue than what was around in North America. I mean,
maybe they had to get taller to reach like apples on trees and stuff.
Yeah, it's like part of the adaptation.
I don't know.
It's possible.
Believe me, I'm going to say something that's going to shock you. This is the most unracist thing I've heard in my lifetime. So you're actually thinking about indigenous people. You know?
Unracist?
Well, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to.
Well, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying that you are trying to say negative. I mean, you're actually taking it logically. Like, oh, those people were from that land. You know.
Yeah, I mean, something had to happen at some point where they ran into somebody who was from somewhere else that wasn't local to where they were, and it had to, because they're way taller than South Americans. I mean,
yeah, it seems like the further away from the equator you get, the taller they get too. People.
Well, if you look at Russia,
I'm
sorry, I was just going to say, if you look at Russia. Russia has an insane amount of different nationalities, mixed nationalities in Russia than probably anywhere else in the world. You realize that they go everything from the Slavic regions, the down south to up north is Mongolians, and then you go to the east, there's Russians that are part Asian, part Russian. It's insane when you look at how many.
Well, it's a gigantic country. It's like huge.
I think at one point in time, we all were migrating across the plain, and we started breeding with each other, and like we got mixed. You can find similarity in traits from South America to freaking Alaska to Russia. It's like you'll find the same, and the languages are like mixed up.
Who were the people? Who were the southeastern Asians? What's the?
Well, from the little dragon, like Thailand, Vietnam.
Not Thailand. What's the one that's below Thailand?
Cambodia.
No.
You mean the Philippines?
Philippines.
Yeah, that's
they're part Spanish. They're part Spanish. So the Asian and Spanish. If you look at
those, that's colonization, bro. It's just colonization.
Harmon, you gotta click the link, dude. Click the link. He's asking if I'm letting anybody up.
Harmon. No, we're not. No, we're not letting Harmon on. You know what made me laugh? Seriously, it was I read David Banner's title for his show last night, or this last morning, whatever. It said something, and then, is Harmon a closeted gay person?
Are you, Harmon? Yeah, well, it's time to come out, Harmon.
So, yeah, time to come out of the closet, Harmon.
Yeah,
it just made me laugh. I don't know why.
If you do come out of it, go back in it, will you?
Yeah, go back in right away. Just immediately turn back around. Just get back in there.
I'm trying to make sure there's a link out there so you can get in.
It says Meets.
There's a link. Yes, it's Google Meets. Click on the Google Meets. I'll let you in, dude.
Yeah.
I'm catching trolls tonight.
It's a freaking rat trap, Harmon. You know the story. You've done this.
Chase the cheese. Yeah.
You did this for like months, didn't we? You did this like.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
for a couple months.
I get tired of like
sit
on
good.
that ice and
Fine.
spin it. No.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Well, why didn't you turn around and spin and get the Earth spin when they were on the moon? Because it's facing the same direction all the time, so you would actually see the Earth spinning. They should have filmed that shit from go to one. This is real, people. There are tons of people.
Yeah, it would be as fast as looking at the moon going right. The spin, you would see it. No, I'm saying if you were on the moon.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
if you were on the moon, you would look down and you would see it spinning.
Yeah, the scale probably.
Earth, I'm saying Earth, obviously.
Yeah, you would see a 15-degree turn.
You would see it, dude. I mean, when you look at like all the all this, planets.
So when you look at a clock, do you see the hour hand spinning? Do you? You look at a clock, you see the hour hand spinning? No, you don't. You know why? Because it's spinning way too fucking slow. It's moving way too slow. Now, divide that by 2. That's how fast the Earth spins. An hour hand on a clock spins twice as fast as the Earth. So, if you can't see a fucking hour hand of a clock spinning by looking at it, how are you going to see the fucking Earth turn? Fucking retarded motherfuckers.
They move past your camera when you're zoomed in. Like they move pretty fast, dude. When you're zoomed in, dude, you have to keep up with it, you know?
Anyway, that reminds me. How they faked the high altitude balloon footage, they sped up the film, and then they portrayed it as the Earth going underneath it. That was one of NASA's first tricks.
Yeah, but then they always mess it up. Remember, you've seen that. What's his name? Does a good job. Leo shows like, look, all of a sudden it stops. Like what?
You're like, oh no!
Like all of a sudden your satellite stop or your whatever's flying through space stops.
Your little rocket. Night here. Speaking of that, Vicky made a video for David. I'm gonna put it out on a short.
Oh boy, are you more shots across the bow?
No, I'm not shooting. I'm not the one shooting.
Oh, I'm just saying.
It's not really a shot. It's just basically a sweet rendition of "Leave Me Alone." That's all it is. Basically.
Okay.
Like we don't. I don't care about all the drama, man. I'm not into it. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. You know,
it's the stuff that I avoid. Like totally. It's I think that a lot of times they stop shit up to get drama. That's why I don't pay attention to it.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes people do things just to get like a a show, like get a show out of it, you know.
Yep.
Live stream.
I'm making a live stream about some stuff, dude. That's what I try to do. You know, I'm going in the geodetic survey, and when I get done here, I'm going to ordnance surveying and show you the difference of a linear measurement.
Well, I gotta get out of here in a couple of minutes. I was like, I'm gonna crash and try to get some sleep.
And this is what Nathan's been cracking on about for the last 2 years. So, and he's drilled it into me. I know the rhetoric inside out. Not just rhetoric. It's basically just the facts of the matter. And I'm going to do like a recording of. I'm going to draw it all out. And
Man, he really thinks Nathan's a smart guy, doesn't he? He actually thinks Nathan Oakley is intelligent.
On a white.
Or honest.
Or basically showing you how it all works within any kind of measurement, any kind of surveying, any kind of navigation. It all fits in the same way. I think Harmon's here. All right, Harmon, behave, dude.
It said it's not working for me, and now he's in.
Oh, Harmon, yeah, he's in.
So Harmon is here. He's going to tell us what is so. Harmon is a smart boy.
In the back, hey, Harmon. Yeah,
figured it out.
There's a link back here. I got a pen for you. You see it? I can hear you, Harmon. Can you hear me? Hold on, I got to mute it. Hey, Harmon, how's it going? Yeah, well, you're not on now. You got to click the link down in the.
Harmon is very smart.
Yeah, well, I'll pin it for you. Hold on, I'll pin it again. You see that? It's in the back chat.
Lord Racer's right.
Don't let Harmon not understanding how to click a link fool you. He's a very smart man.
Lord Racer is exactly right. Just ignore it, dude. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, ignore people. It's easy. Like it's just the easiest thing to do in the world is just not to watch things.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they're relying on. They're relying
around
on people reacting to things, and that's exactly how they do it. It's like drama queens. It's drama.
He came under my name. He's Roger again.
Am I right? Yeah, I didn't change my name. Am I on now?
He's a smart boy.
You're in the closet. You're trapped in the closet.
You're closet, dude.
Hey, say what that title said again, because I haven't gone to his channel since he got mad and rage quit.
No, that's horrible.
Did he rage quit?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You gotta turn the other cheek, man. Yeah, just don't turn it too much because they'll grab it.
It said the question is it's a question mark, and it says, "Is Harmon a closeted homosexual?"
Oh, God.
I think it's funny.
You gotta laugh at him, Harmon. Come on.
He's not. He's just wearing comfortable shoes.
So Harmon, answer the question. Answer the question.
I plead the fifth. I live in the United States. I can plead the fifth.
Oh, that makes it worse.
You can identify as anything you want to, Harmon. You know that.
You can listen. You might be married to a armchair.
You can do that. If that lady married that Ferris wheel, I can marry an armchair.
Exactly. Yep.
Man, the divorce is going to be rough.
Well, I imagine the relationship's got to be hard on you. I'm telling you.
If we're married to armchair, who gets the community property if we separate?
Don't know, man.
The property is the armchair.
I did talk to Restream today. They told me the reason I'm getting it froze up because I got to toggle my pages. So I got if I'm not using a page, I got to get out of it. So because it was taking up to my RAM.
It's taking background resources to sit there and run, and that's why.
Someone said earlier.
Yeah, let me show you something.
How high was the rainbow? Who was that? It says we don't know.
No. Well, do
I
you
don't
know how high it is? Yeah.
No. There's this just saying like that. What I was doing the other day, I'm trying to figure out the height of Jupiter when it was above my head, and to where it's at now. And so I go back to Project Manhai and I ask about them what you know what they called the guys in gondolas? They didn't call them astronauts; they called them aeronauts. So they had aeronauts in the military. And
the first aeronaut was actually August Picard, right?
Well, well, that was the 1930s. We're talking. Did they call him an aeronaut? They called him whatever back then. But once they went in the military, they actually had the time from 58 to 63. They called them aeronauts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Where is it? It scroll down. Yeah.
Since 650 BC, humans have been minting coins to trade and exchange value. And probably since 649 BC, humans have been trying to fake it, grow it on trees, or make their own. Now, I'm a blacksmith, which...
This is Alex Steele. He's a blacksmith with the last name of Steele. And he is tooling up to make his own coins.
I was making slow progress in there, so I ground an old drill bit. Let's see if this works better. Chisel and hand hammer. Oh, yeah. I'll be super happy about the weeks of work that's...
And then he took that and he created
Last month, I released
he created the clipping die.
my own coin, but not the rug pull type, the metal type. I handmade a drop forging bottom die, and here, under our 1915 Massey steam hammer,
which he has refurbished.
Drop forged about 40 coins. But the efficiency of the process...
He went through 6 months of refurbishing this thing.
Could be...
I mean, refurbishing it to brand new.
Massively improved. In industry, when they do drop forging, the next step is what's called clipping. They go to a press that might not look too dissimilar to that. A punch comes down from above, there's the negative space below, and they clip the flash that gets formed during drop forging.
But yeah, this guy has created his own coin. Like, the whole fucking deal.
And so I go and trying to find out because like geocentric, he went to 35,000 feet and took a picture of the stars. You can only see a couple, right? And so then there's only three aeronauts that went up in the air to 90,000 feet and above in 1958 to 60. And one of them went up there, and the guy who had gone up before him was named Simons. And he had told him how dark it gets and what like that. So once they passed like 55,000 to 60,000 feet,
Hello, my name is Simon, and I love to do my drawings.
Became so dark, and there's just nothing up there, just darkness, and all the light was just down below. So he couldn't wait. This is how excited they were about this. Every aeronaut and then everybody in Excelsior, the people all talked about how dark it got.
Hey, Whale Panties. Good to have you here.
So I'm reading the article. He says, it felt like I could feel it. It felt like there was a blanket around me of that. And so the guy, I can't remember the guy who was doing this third mission. He radios down to Simon because he's so excited about it. He says, wow, I see what you're talking about. He says, it's so dark up here. It's dark as that you can think is dark. And he says, I'm looking and I think you would be able to see some stars, but I can't see any stars. I can't see anything up here, and so I thought that was kind of cool. So
Well,
I don't think.
Hold on a minute.
Go ahead.
Hold up. Big Pine said this sounds like closet talk, man.
I can't see the chat today, guys. I'm on my phone.
That's hilarious.
But, so I just want to bounce it off your head. So they say there's nothing. They were so surprised in all the articles they talked about. All they could come down and talk about was the darkness, not about how high they went, not about all that stuff, but how dark it was.
Yeah.
And
didn't they
so
come back later when the later Apollo missions to say they could see stars? There's a couple of the astronauts did later on. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to differentiate between real and their fabricated NASA stories. The real people came back down, and that's all they could talk about, right? I mean, there was just no question how dark it was. But you get the Felix Baumgartner, you get the Alan Eustace, you get the NASA astronauts, you get the guy who took his private thing up there with Shatner and them,
Yeah.
None of them ever mentioned the darkness, which means they didn't experience it for
They
real.
did.
The ones
I
who
think,
did, wait, like I said, he was up there in the balloon in 1960. He could not wait. Did they say dark?
Scott? I don't remember what they said.
Yeah.
I
think Shatner did. He did, and Katy Perry or somebody else did. I think. I forget. I don't know if it was Katy Perry.
When the Blue Origin went up, they only go up to what? What's their altitude when they get up there?
What was that one? I forget now. I don't know.
Well, I mean, most balloons at 135K will pop if it doesn't have a.
No, it's not a balloon. Though. It's the.
No,
it's
but that's the Blue Origin dildo.
Yeah, it's what was it? I forget now. 400.
Well, dude, the CEO of the company, his last name is Limp and his first name is Richard. I swear to God, I'm not kidding you.
I think they went to 50 miles, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 50 miles. Something like that.
That's not, yes, but it's not really that high comparatively with that.
Not the Kármán line. They didn't get to the Kármán line.
No Kármán line? Oh, shit. The imaginary line where the space takes over. But according to Richard Feynman, space starts here, right at the ground level. They literally, when he does his calculations, matter of fact, they go to the center of the Earth. Yet everything is measured in the astronomical plane, they call it. So, and they have to have the reference plane to even measure space too. So it's really bad for them that everything's measured from a plane. This reminds me.
I was thinking about the other yesterday or today or whatever it was. Like humidity, right? So when you see like humidity is 50, humidity is 70%, right? Like think about that. Like that's over. When humidity is over 50%, that means that you're in more than 50% of water. You know what I mean? Like think about that. That's crazy to think about.
Well, everything's in a medium, even up there at altitude.
Yeah,
I mean, different kind of medium.
Well, it's less.
Yeah. But I mean, it's less of like what we have here. It's probably something completely different. The closer you get to the edge of whatever our structure is, it's probably consists of other different makeup. Because I mean, those luminaries are in something. They're moving through something. Obviously, no matter what you look at, any way you look at it, they have to traverse through something. They're not
stars.
There. Oh yeah. The stars, the wandering stars, they're all moving through something.
What do you think? Do you think the moon though is going through something? I don't know about the moon, man. The moon.
No, wait. What did he say? What did he fucking say?
Different kind of medium.
Well, it's less.
Yeah. But I mean, it's less of like what we have here. It's probably something completely different. The closer you get to the edge of whatever our structure is, it's probably consists of other different makeup. Because I mean, those luminaries are in something. They're moving through something. Obviously, no matter what you look at, any way you look at it, they have to traverse through something. They're not
stars.
There. Oh yeah, the stars, the wandering stars. They're all moving through something.
What do you think? Do you think the moon though is going through something? I don't know about the moon, man. The moon seems like
I think it's
it's
like
in the atmosphere or atmosphere.
Yeah, they say it is. Yeah, but I mean, I think it's like a battery almost. Like you ever seen the alkalines that build up on the outside of a busted old battery? Yeah. They actually did a plasma experiment like that in the early 60s where they actually put enough into it, an alkaline substance that they can build like a ball-like structure. But then some people, the moon's a reflection. I don't know, dude. Maybe it's a.
How can it reflect off of something that isn't physical?
Yeah, I know. That's a good question. If it is something,
I don't know. It might be physical. It could be like a metal or something.
I mean, think about it this way. Think about this way.
He said something about humidity. What did he say?
Bad for him. That everything's measured from a plane. This reminds me.
I was thinking about the other yesterday or today or whatever it was. Like humidity, right? So when you see like humidity is 50, humidity is 70%, right?
All right, have a good meal.
Like think about that. Like that's over when humidity is over 50%. That means that you're in more than 50% of water.
No, you're not, dipshit. That's not what humidity is. When it says it's a percentage of humidity, like 50% humidity, that's the amount of water that the air can hold. Not that's around you. It's how much the air can hold at at the current temperature. The fuck are you talking about, man? So he thinks that if it's 100% humidity, it's like being submerged in a swimming pool or in the ocean. That's what this dumb motherfucker thinks. Fuck me. And these people think that they're smarter than everybody. They think they're smarter than the scientists and the physicists and every other human on Earth.
You know what I mean? Like think about that.
And they're fucking not.
Like it's crazy to think about.
Well, everything's in a medium, even up there at altitude.
Yeah, I mean,
different kind of medium.
Everything's in a medium. Shut the fuck up, you dumb fuck. That's not profound, Roger. Okay? I know you think it's profound. You think you're blessing us with your superior fucking intellect, but what you said is fucking ignorant. Okay? Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, that's as profound as just blurting out at a dinner party. Did you know that the epidermis is skin? Yeah, okay. And your fucking point is? Jesus fuck, man.
Well, it's less.
But I mean, it's less of like what we have here. It's probably something completely different. The closer you get to the edge of whatever.
Oh my Lord. Check this out. ICHOCKED, Linda Lovelace. I chalked Linda Lovelace. Very good, man. Way to go, buddy. Tell us you're fucking dumb as shit without saying the actual words.
Whatever our structure is, it's probably consists of other different makeup, because I mean those luminaries are in something. They're moving through something, obviously. No matter what you look at, any way you look at it.
Luminaries are sand-filled paper bags with a candle in them. That's what a luminary is. We don't have any luminaries in the sky, Roger, or in space. Those aren't luminaries. Those are stars and planets and satellites. So you should probably shut the fuck up, educate yourself, and then maybe talk.
They have to traverse through something. They're not
Stars?
There. Oh yeah, the stars, the wandering stars. They're all moving through something.
What do you think? Do you think the moon though is going through something? I don't know.
There's no such thing as a wandering star, Roger. You have stars and you have planets.
The moon, man. The moon seems like
I think it's
it's
like
in the atmosphere or atmosphere.
They say it is. Yeah.
And there's no such thing as Atmos. Atmos is a Greek prefix. It's not an American word. It's not an English word. Atmos is Greek. You dumb fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's like a battery almost. Like you ever seen the alkalines that build up on the outside of a busted old battery? Yeah. They actually did a plasma experiment like that in the early '60s where
the alkalines that build up on the outside of a battery.
They actually put enough into it, an alkaline substance, that they can build like a ball-like structure. Or
do you know what an alkaline is, Roger? Do you know what alkaline means?
Yeah, but then some people, the moon's a reflection. I don't know, dude. Maybe it's a.
How could it reflect off of something that isn't physical?
Yeah, I know. That's a good question. If it is something,
I don't know. It might be physical. It could be like a metal or something.
I mean, think about it this way. Think about it this way.
Yeah.
When you see the moon every 28 days and you see it in the daytime, what color is the moon?
Just white.
Well, it takes the color of the background.
Yeah, and the blue.
Oh, you mean like when you see? Well,
So
not all of it, obviously.
So that
but
means
yeah.
it's transparent. It's transparent.
No, I don't. I'm not buying that.
Anyway.
No, the moon isn't transparent, dipshit. So if you have a car that's like blue and you see it at a certain angle and it blends in with the sky because of the color, Does that make your car transparent, you dumb motherfucker?
I'm back, guys. Oh, you missed me.
Hold on, really quick. Anything you put in the sky like that is gonna take the color of the
Well,
the
if
sky.
it was
You know what I mean?
solid, how would it take the color if it wasn't being transparently put through it?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, why do you see the blue behind the white?
Exactly.
Because it's a shadow, stupid. It's a shadow.
Structure. Yeah. I don't get it. No.
It's just
hard to
it's
say.
like blending or something.
And wait, here's something that Brian's Logic brought up a while back. He's like, how do you have a full moon on the day side of the Earth? How does that work? I know
Magic.
putting this
Magic.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't the sun actually do its magic? I mean, the Earth, if it's a ball floating in a phase dilation vacuum, wouldn't it block some of the sun hitting the surface of the moon? Consider how large the Earth is. And
So tell us you don't understand 3 dimensions without saying the words, stupid. Good Lord.
distance to it. The umbrum, you would get something out of it. It would block some of the light reaching the surface, so you would get a full moon in the daytime. I think full moons debunk the solar system itself, especially daytime.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Oh, so full moons debunk the solar system. That's what Roger just said.
It definitely debunks the whole idea of the.
It's almost like it's being projected in a way. Like if you were projecting
Sometimes,
and
yeah.
just a corner of it. I don't know. I mean,
The one of the greatest shills of all time, though, is an anode and a cannon.
I could produce it. I could produce that same effect as it does by giving the different shades of the moon by simply just taking a flashlight through a hole and I could produce it on a ceiling or on a, what do you call it? It's not like it's like something being shoved through a hole and that, you know, a corner of it's missing or it's C-shaped or it's. I mean, it's
See, the thing is, man, we fucking been there. We've been there several times. Okay.
it's easy to work out that that's being projected somehow. I don't know how, you know, but I mean, that's the only thing I could come up with. It's almost like if you were projecting it through a hole, but it wasn't exactly centered in the hole, or you brought it out to the edge of the hole, but now it's got a C shape, or you know, you moved it over to the side, and now the bottom of it is C shaped. I mean, you can sit there and play with it and get it to make the shapes that you want, projecting it through a simple hole with a
Yeah,
flashlight.
the moon is an enigma. It's an enigma, and that's
I mean,
just the way it is.
We're all guessing what it is anyway. 'Cause when
No, it's the moon. It's a solid body that orbits the Earth. It's our moon. It's not an enigma. See, to you, simple math is an enigma. It's something you just can't figure out.
we're never going to the moon, and you're never going to. No one's ever going to figure this out anyway. So
No,
it's
no,
kind of
Oh, they're going, dude.
We're going.
They're
We've
going.
already been there. We've been there, haven't we?
No, but I mean, they're going again for real.
Well, I'm sure
We're
this
going.
time is gonna be different.
Yeah, this is gonna be a whole lot different. Yeah.
It's going to be a better movie this time than we've ever had.
That's why I'm saying, like, it's such horseshit that why even pay attention to it at this point? Like, you know, at this point, I mean, you can
I mean, there really should be fucking laws against this kind of stupidity. There really should be.
look at it and wonder, and like we're doing, but I mean, do you really know? Does anybody really know? No.
Well, with the government and the way that the industry looks at it, they can't have people asking questions.
I mean,
You know, did they go? Didn't they go?
you can replicate the moon. It's not like you can't just think about it and come up with something and say, okay, not a problem. I could get the exact same shapes on a moon with simple crap and project it onto something. It doesn't mean that what I'm doing is exactly what it is. But could you think about it and figure out that, okay, how would I be able to get these
Wow
shapes on the moon? How would I be able to see that it's a C shaped or this shaped or that shaped? Yeah, of course. You could do it.
I have a documentary on that actually that was made by Paul Klitt. I don't know how to pronounce it right, but he actually worked with Eddie Banjo back when he first got involved with the flat earth stuff, and they actually built their own little model. And they used a dome, like a domicidal crystal outlining around it. But what they did was they showed that it was plasma that were the wandering stars in the moon and the sun. The larger of the celestials were being produced by frequencies and vibrating the plasmas and causing their shape and structure. Yeah. He used actual tones to show how it made color variations in the substance.
I mean, Vibes of Cosmos says that it's like an X-ray. That from the rays that are below us are actually projecting that. It's actually projecting it like an X-ray, like an MRI.
Oh, did some dumb fuck say that? Cool.
Mhm. I don't know about that, man. Like, it doesn't seem. I've never seen anything that shows like good proof of that. You know.
I've seen like the infrared of the moon and kind of gives it a weird.
Don't you have to? You have to mirror it, and then you have to reverse the.
Has to flip it.
You have to flip the color and the mirror. Yeah.
Put that picture back up, Roger. Put the picture.
Yeah, the one you just showed. Yeah.
The picture.
The picture, Roger.
The picture now, boy. Picture. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. There's a picture.
Yeah. So like this. So like, show me that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good question, ain't it? I don't know. I mean, but if it's reflecting off the Earth and you're looking at a reflection of the Earth, why would it be smaller? I guess the distance would make that happen. But I mean, that would definitely not be 243,000 miles.
So what's all this other shit? What's all this other stuff here? What's this? Huh? Can you explain that?
Up in the air.
And how do we have a picture of the Earth?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, they took a map and I think they superimposed it onto a planet.
Do what they want, right?
Yeah. Well, they're speculating too. They're not coming
That's
like
beyond
this is absolutely
speculation.
it. Yeah.
Well,
I think
those,
that's what
those
it's gonna-
colored areas are the land. So that's all the nations right there. You can see that circle. See the circle that goes on the outside of it. That's the area that you can't go past.
So where is the picture of the Earth that they're using?
Well, they
It's the idea. Yeah, they're assuming. They're assuming that that's how the layout is. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
We're
that-
never gonna know.
yeah, I
Right,
believe that. I think we're never gonna know, bro, for real.
Well, isn't there a modern Zetetic mapping company that actually created a Zetetic map of what they think the realm is? I was actually saying,
Heavy on the word think.
yeah. Well, heavy on the. Did I put that up there for everybody? I thought I put that on.
God
the screen. Did I
damn.
not share the picture.
You have
You know,
it
so-
up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can you put that back up and zoom in on it?
Yeah. Well, I can see if I can. It's not letting me zoom in. I
Can you-
can.
No. Oh.
I can't zoom in. I can save it. I can print it.
So, like,
screenshot it. Yeah. More tools.
that's supposed to be like. Think about it. I mean, that doesn't look. Does that look to you guys like? Okay. Now zoom.
I can't zoom
Okay.
in. No.
You can't zoom in.
Does that look like what you guys think it? That to me doesn't seem right.
It's not exact. No.
Like Africa's
But I
over
mean-
there, then Australia's over there, and then America.
I mean, if they're going to show that, if they think this is the flat Earth map, why didn't they just put the flat Earth map there? Why did they use this fucking gradient color shit? Seriously.
Well,
The Americas.
what direction you're center pointing in it from the north? I think we're looking at it from like a southerly direction.
The other thing that gets me is that they're actually thinking that that's all that circle on the flat Earth map one. You see that little circle that goes around it. They're projecting that is the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the moon actually, when you with this is the reason why I kind of like it. It actually shows that there's a shit more. I mean,
There's actual
look at-
lands. You're saying like
Yeah, that there's
like
more.
Dave White says a lot.
Yeah, well, I know, but not to the
It's
detail
possible.
that he says. I mean, he's going into a whole different thing. With
I'm
that.
just saying it's definitely.
God damn these guys.
That's
it's,
way out left.
Wow.
You can't disprove it, right? So it's one of those things. Like behind this wall over here, there's a freaking dinosaur riding.
Yeah, we can fucking disprove it. Here, watch. It's really easy. 1972 blue marble. There. Dis-fucking proven, dipshit. Disproven. You fucking retards.
Riding a freaking nuclear bomb. It's
But I
very
mean,
real.
Even if the shape was slightly off, even if the graph was slightly off, I mean, that's something that you look at and think, that is kind of odd that it kind of does fit right. You know, that it's kind of pretty close. I mean, if it was way off,
Is it?
you'd be like, oh,
Is
shit.
it really close? You think? Though?
Yeah, you have to
Look
assume
at
that it's close because no, you can't do that because it's. What do you mean? Either it is exact or it isn't. Either
You have to assume that it's close. No, the Earth is a sphere. Well, you're just assuming that.
it's right or it's wrong, and it doesn't match. It doesn't match.
Have you seen the other videos yet where they show the distances?
And they can make it up to whatever they want it to be.
You know what matches reality? That thing right here. This matches reality. You know it doesn't? This fucking bullshit.
I'll find
Oh,
it, and then I gotta go.
Like
I feel like this is like
there were people who were doing
upward rising Earth. Like upward rising Earth. I listened to it and I was like, it doesn't really connect to me. It doesn't make sense. You know, that's how I feel.
No, but I was just thinking about the Prague clock earlier about how it has a elliptical AU clock in the middle that actually has like it goes between the zodiacs to trace the sun's motions. It kind of gives it that kind of like that.
Yeah,
way it
precession.
travels in the ring. Yeah.
Sun precession. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
I
does
was
that.
watching your favorite guy the other day, Roger, yesterday.
Who is this?
The guy from England. What's his name?
Nathan Oakley. What about
Yeah,
him?
he mentioned you.
Oh, of course he does.
And he mentioned, he says, Roger's a good guy. Matter of fact, thank you, Roger, for the donation, he said. Then there's somebody on his channel, the guy says,
There's
real
Neil.
squeaky voice, hates you to death.
Yeah, Neil. He's mad because I actually got Adam and QE's book because they think that they stole. It's not the same book, but they were helping Nathan with the book, and they took off and wrote their own book in 2025. And they changed they added their own story to the housekeeping questions, which they actually have responsible for most of the housekeeping questions. It's under Nathan's name. So, but they copyrighted the book, and there's a little bit of bitterness there because LBA Paul came over here and wanted to promote Adam's book and John's book. So, and not Nathan, but Neil thinks I'm a traitor because I had LBA Paul on the channel, and he gave me one of their books too. So, and I was going to let them use. They started two channels. Nathan had his channel, and QE had his channel. It's called Ballbusters, and they did consecutive shows, and they were on each other's panels back and forth. Since the falling out with the book thing, Neil is calling anybody that associates with Adam or John traitors to Nathan. So he's on a headhunt for people. But I mean, Nathan donated microphones to me for no reason, and the reason I sent donations to him through PayPal were because he gave me the microphones and he shipped them to me for free. Yeah. And I pretty much I paid him for that, and then I gave him a couple extra bucks because he's grilling the crap out of IC Spin and Wes
ruthlessly.
and yeah, just beating the hell out of him.
Well, he was talking very positive about you, very good about you. I just want to let you know.
Well, I've been supporting him for like the past, I'd say, good 7 years now. It's almost been. So I mean, I've
That's
been a
good.
member at FED. And I've been on panel with them a couple of times on their shows, and
Neil Costantino, the first link in Nathan Oakley's Human Centipede.
he's actually scolded me for going after a couple of the Globies on the channel. There's one guy named Omnivore who kept poking me about refraction, and I was like, well, let's get into the refraction thing in the middle of his live stream. Back and forth later, he muted my ass and told me
Yeah, he stole Nathan's work. Yeah.
to shut up.
Yeah, because he wants his mic time. He really is.
It's his show,
serious
dude.
about it.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. So yeah, I gotta
That's
respect that. And he can hold his own within a debate, dude. He does not take shit.
That's good. Anyway, I was just going to say, I was going to make a claim that I don't think there's, from all the people who've gone up past the 50,000 feet with balloons and all the airplanes that's flown at 35,000 feet. Okay, so another thing I went and did, I said, okay, can I have pictures of stars from commercial airlines at 35,000 feet, right?
Okay.
You would think it'd be like when you looked up the Earth the first time, pictures of Earth from space, right? You think it'd be just everywhere, right? But there isn't. And so then when I did the same thing, pictures of stars from pilots at 35,000 feet, out of all the pictures, you can only see maybe 2 that they're trying to claim it was, and they look phony. There's just no pictures of them taking stars from 35,000 feet. Mm-hmm. So I'm going, so I don't think these apparent stars, like Scott says, they're apparent, they seem to be apparent, are any higher. I'll give them the most 8 miles. Yeah. 9 miles is the highest that they appear.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that they appear, that you can see them, you mean, right?
Yeah. Right.
Because they come through the medium, because they probably can't be seen in thinner air, maybe, you know. So
no, I don't think they're any higher. Those things you see is 8 miles to 9 miles away, and they're small, really small. From
speaking of that, Harmon, I want to show you something. It's kind of fun.
So why wouldn't you be able to see them at higher than 8-9 miles? Why? You're closer to them, right? They're in the firmament, right? So how does perspective work on flat Earth? The closer you get to something, the less you'll be able to see it.
Well, wait a second. There's how high? I mean, what's the highest you think that people have gone, like at all, like as far as being able to go up? How high?
I mean, without insane equipment and problems?
I'm saying with anything. I mean, any type of ability to go. How high do you think that they can go? Like with a camera, for example.
Harmon's trying to come back in, and I got to toggle this thing.
Oh, is he gone?
He dropped out.
8 miles. So he's saying 8 miles is where the stars are. I don't think so, man. I don't think you can see something 8 miles above you, like the moon, for example. You can't see the moon from here and Australia if it's only 8 miles up. I don't think you can. I think it has to be more than 8 miles.
Harmon's back in as far as Harmon, are you back in?
Okay,
here?
yeah, I'm back. No, okay. Yeah. So what are you talking about? No, that's just where they appear to us. I'm saying there, and I'm looking at when Jupiter was up in April, at 12 o'clock above me. I'm looking at it with my binoculars, and okay, I'm looking at that. And JJ took all the pictures. Then now, I'm looking at and now I'm looking at Venus. It used to be there. Now Venus is over to our right. Jupiter's gone now. Nowhere on Earth can you see Jupiter now. I didn't know that. So
Okay.
in
Harmon,
Because it's
look at the screen
daytime.
right now.
Because it's
Look at
daytime.
the screen. Look at the screen, dude. Do you see the guy in the balloon right here? This is what the portable Bill thinks about you. There's Harmon.
Oh.
Harmon,
Wait.
to repeat a 300-old observation. You're gonna get in a balloon with a pair of binoculars. And he's there.
Is that Harmon?
Yeah, look at me and Banner. We're going back to back. Now Banner's tries for peace, supposedly. This motherfucker
Where'd you
has
go?
no idea.
Whose is this? Is this Banners?
Oh, look, it says Solar Fun.
It's
No,
the
this is,
portable
that,
ilk. Yeah.
this is someone that you shouldn't sub to.
Oh yeah, I never heard of them. But anyway, I don't think they're from where we appear and see them. They're no more than 8 to 9 miles away. No aircraft has seen them. No balloon has seen them. They're just not seen anywhere. And I think they're small. They're really small. It's just not big like we've been told. It's just the opposite of what we're told, isn't it? Always they say they're so big and so far away. Well, they're so close and so small too.
Hey, Dan.
Well, it's
I
a
mean-
light. It's a light. I mean, how small?
All right.
You know.
It is super small. I mean, I'm going to go out and take my binoculars are terrestrial and celestial binoculars. So I'm going to go out and do. I've already measured a place 10 miles away because to me that would be the highest possible that these lights appear to us. And I'm going to look for something. I got the casino marked, and I'm going to look for something that appears the same size as I look at Venus and Jupiter through my binoculars at 10 miles. I'm going to find something, and I'm going to compare what size that is to what I see in the sky. Then I'm going to do it at 9, 8, 7, and 6 miles away.
Oh, nice. See, that's a
Okay,
legitimate
so
observation.
if you think they're like, let's say 8 miles away, right? 8 miles above your head. So how high do you think the firmament is? Do you think there's a firmament?
No, I don't think there's one.
Oh, you think what do you think it is? Just open space?
Nature. Yeah.
No,
Well,
I'm just
reading
it
in the
just keeps-
articles from 58 to 63,
There's no
they said
container?
when they were huh?
There's no container for the gases.
What gases?
Don't
Don't go there.
For any.
Oh my
what do you mean?
God.
Don't go there.
What gases? The shit you breathe, man. You know, the gas that goes in your lungs keeps you from dying.
I mean, anything. The atmosphere. The atmo. The
We're in a
atmo.
container.
The air. How about just air?
Okay, so
Yeah, it's gas, dipshit. You know, there's 3 states of matter: gas, liquid, and solid.
the air, right? Okay, so what the air is just keeps going forever. Like I'm just
No,
asking.
there's a gradient, and it just goes. Nature has a gradient.
And then where does it end? I'm saying. Does
Who
it end?
knows?
It doesn't.
Yeah, how's that gradient created? Gravity.
And
I know we can't. Who was it? I think it was D-Man said we didn't go no higher than 37,000 feet.
I didn't say that. I'm saying that.
No, they've
without-
gone 200 and something
without-
thousand, bro.
Without insane equipment and what do you call it that you would have to do. You would
Yeah,
have
he
to
means like that. Yeah, like
Yeah, but I don't think anybody knows what's beyond that point between us and our containment. That's what I'm.
You know, we've used rockets. We've gone really, really far away.
we
I've never
have
been to
200 and like I think it's 220,000 feet. How many miles is that?
No one's gone that high.
That's the balloons. Yes.
No, the balloon. I know we
You've
went there. I
never
looked
seen
at it one that says it went there. That was the one.
I've
Nothing's
seen the
gone
channel.
100. Nothing's
Pardon me.
gone higher than 137,000 feet.
No, I've seen 200, dude.
I think
I've
they
seen
can
200.
go.
Cool story.
I think they can go.
Oh, what do you
higher,
mean?
But I think the
It wasn't
problem
just
is
one.
that they have to have specialized equipment because of the expansion of the balloon. I know it's just a
Yeah, they keep it from
non-coded.
Do you think they're lying about it, like the altitude? So the
Yes, 100%.
So you think the altimeter is reading wrong, then, right? So you say.
So you're going to trust them with the information from all the stuff I studied
I've
and
seen
read.
like
and try to
10 different like.
Actually,
What
just
did you
regular
see?
people. Regular
Oh,
people. It
regular
wasn't like,
people
you know,
put their
NASA.
300,000 feet. We went through this one time before. There's
200.
137,000 feet as high as we've ever been.
no.
Okay.
No, we've been a lot higher than that, dipshit. We've been to the moon and past and beyond. People have been to the moon, dipshit. We've sent probes to Mars, Venus. Fucking, went out looking at Pluto right now, asshole. Or what there was. I don't know where it is now. But you're a dumb fuck, man. All you motherfuckers are idiots. You deny shit you don't like. I mean, that's a fucking problem. That's a serious mental issue. Oh, I just don't think anything I don't like exists. What kind of fucking crazy people are you?
We get going too longer. I want to get back on the survey and things.
Yeah, I gotta run, guys. It's good.
All right, D-Man. See you later.
Nice being on, man.
All right,
I'll catch you on
man.
the next one if you're here. I'll let you know. And I want to say something to
I
Santero
like
right quick.
puppies.
Dude, I'm going to mail you the calendars. Tamara, going to be mailed out.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here. I'm here.
Why is he on? It says
I'm-
Roger.
Yeah, he did that the last time. He just didn't change his.
Oh, it's a
his,
joke? Oh.
Yeah, like I'm Roger now. He's going to
Double
take
Roger.
the show. Like he said, this is his channel. It's Roger's channel. I'm sorry, I got two other channels. I'll give you one, Harmon. If you want the Flat Earth, Welcome to Flat Earth is actually an open channel because Adam and John have not came over and did what they said they were going to do or wanted to do.
Oh, yeah,
I think
whatever happened to
Paul
what's his name?
He kind of made a lot of that up, man. I think.
Where did Paul go?
He was on Sandy's and whatnot, but he hasn't come back over in a while. So
Oh, you wanted to do like a clean show over there with what,
Yeah,
debating or something?
he wanted to put on a place where Adam and Kiwi could do proofs and bring in people and show them where to get their proofs and stuff. Like they actually have a lot of resources compared to what I have, and a lot more.
So Harmon, what are your thoughts on geodetic surveying? Do you know anything about it?
No, I don't. I just looked up while you were guys talking. I don't know where you're getting this 300 and some thousand feet. They're just claiming right now they say 170,000 feet. But I do agree with you. They changed things.
No, I didn't say 300. I said 200,000 feet balloons.
Well, what did Baumgartner supposedly do?
That was like 80,000 maybe. It wasn't 100. I don't think, was it? I don't know.
100. I think it was 120.
Baumgartner.
Yeah, Baumgartner. Yeah, Harmon. Harmon, you having problems up there, bud?
He's doubling up. Why? Oh, is it doing it to you?
It's free stream. We could go over to Google Meets if you want to. We could.
No, I don't mind. All they just push reconnect and it comes back.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's just what you have to do.
But if you're in Google Meets, it's not going to kick you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand.
I can put you in there. You can stay in there.
But you guys just need me to. You need a break from me every 10 to 20 seconds.
You
Anyway.
can go into the closet, dude. Go into the closet.
Back into the closet, dude. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to it. 8 to 10 miles. That's where I'm going. And then this balloon I just looked up was 170,000 feet.
Yeah.
So 8
And I know
miles
you-
Yeah.
is no. I'm saying 8 miles is how many feet?
8 is about 45,000 feet.
About 40, I think, right? Yeah, something like that.
A little over
40. You're saying that 40,000 feet is where stars are, right?
Well, it seems to be. When you're in airplanes and stuff like that, they can't even see them. I'm going
So
off people
when
who've been-
if a balloon goes 100,000, then it's above the stars. You're saying, right?
Yeah,
Do
sure,
you hear
100%.
Sure. What do you mean? And the sun is below that too?
If you haven't just seen those pictures where when they take the high altitude
Yeah.
balloons, the sun
And
is off to the right, sometimes down in the clouds,
distance. In the distance.
and a distance. So but it does appear below them and not above them.
Below the clouds, you're saying? Are you one
No,
of those
below
people?
the balloon.
Oh, the balloon. Yeah, yeah. It looks like that because of perspective, sir.
How about
Yeah.
look?
No, it doesn't look like that because of perspective, dipshit. The only way that could possibly be like that or look that way on a flat Earth is if the sun is lower than the balloon physically.
Looks like that because it is.
You know how it could, you know why we see it like that? Because the fucking Earth is curved and it spins. That's how. These fucking retarded motherfuckers.
It's perspective, bro. Like, what do you
I'm
mean?
gonna flip a coin. Anyways, all right, gentlemen, let's call it a night. I got to work in the morning too.
I apologize, Roger.
Oh no, you don't have to apologize. Dude. This is a show. Dude.
No, it's totally fine. We
let's
allow.
not tiptoe through the tulips and shit like that. Don't split around with it. You know.
All right, I'll say good night. Good night, guys.
No, you don't have to say good night yet. I'm gonna go for 5 more minutes, but I was letting everybody. We want to close her down here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
And so on your balloon experiment that you're going to be doing, and your binoculars,
Yeah, but
350-year-old experiment to get the distance to Jupiter.
yeah, then when when the pilots, when you look online trying to find pilots taking pictures of the sky, they're just not there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I mean, there
They're
were
not there.
What was it? The Taboo put out a few footage that people did from long distance flights where the stars actually go over them as they go under them. Even in the model, they should be dipping down below the globe.
Are you talking about the one where you go from east to west and west to east, and then how the stars should be going way above you faster, and then it doesn't do that? Yeah, that was a really good one, by the way. Very good video, dude.
So that's why I say with all the stuff that we physically recorded, the stars have never been physically recorded above 45,000 feet.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Never.
know. It's hard to say.
I've never seen it.
Footage decently and all. Matter of fact, it's getting better and better with every mission now.
So that's between 8 and 9 miles there, Scotty.
No, I'm just saying they just don't render. The light doesn't render itself. It's like sound. You can't hear things in a vacuum, right? Same idea when there's less pressure. It's just less pressure, dude. Less medium, less pressure. You know, like you're not going to see things. Like light has to have a medium.
Well, there's no medium for the light to carry, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so that's why you don't see it. But that doesn't mean they're not like further away. You just can't see it from that area.
You sound like a globy when you say stuff like that.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, it's what we see. We there's no stars, and so you say it has to medium. But I do give you one point there. Back in the articles I was reading in '58 and stuff, they were calling it at 100,000 feet back then. The people from the military, they were calling that they were in a vacuum up there in the balloons. They said they were in a vacuum. So, no, that's what they were saying. They're not putting it out there now because it would mess up the globe. But they're saying when those gondolas were hitting 100,000 feet, it was as if they were in a vacuum.
I think that's where the trade winds actually basically start.
No, the trade winds are at like 50,000 feet, 50,000 feet. And they talk about that too. One time they hit the trade wind, it was going so strong that it turned their whole balloon and gondola sideways and eventually came out. And that way, and when they launched.
Astronauts aboard the International Space Station, the ISS, see the world at night on every orbit. That's 16 times each crew day. An astronaut took this broad, short lens photograph of the Earth's night lights while looking over the remote reaches of the central equatorial Pacific Ocean. The ISS was passing over the island nation of Kiribati at the time, about 2,600 kilometers to, or 1,600 miles south of Hawaii. Knowing the exact time and the location of the ISS, scientists were able to match the star field in the photo to charts describing which stars should have been visible at that moment. They identified the pattern of the stars in the photo as our Milky Way galaxy. Looking toward its center, the dark patches are dense dust clouds in an inner spiral arm of our galaxy. Such as clouds can block the view of stars toward the center. The curvature of the Earth crosses the center of the image and is illuminated by a variety of air glow layers in orange, green, and red. Setting stars are visible even through the dense orange-green air glow. The brightest light in the image is a lightning flash that illuminated a large mass of clouds, which would be that right there. The flash reflected off the shiny solar arrays of the ISS and back to the camera. The dim equatorial cloud sheet is so extensive that it covers most of the sea surface in its view. Astronaut photograph ISS, there we go, was acquired on August 9th by a member of the Expedition 44 crew. So, and that is this. Focal length 28 millimeters. Date taken It's those are the resolutions of the images. Does it give any data for the, no. But, oh wait, image details. Set elevation. That's not image. Camera information. There we go. It's a 4928 by 3280 pixel CMOS sensor. 36 by 23.9 millimeter total pixels. 16.6 million Nikon FX format. Didn't give me the film exposure. So, oh, view camera metadata. There we go. It's Nikon D4 was the camera. Exposure program was on manual. Shutter was 1.3. Aperture 1.4. Meter mode was spot metering. ISO 12,800. 28 millimeter focal length. Shot with an AF Nikkor 28 millimeter f 1.4. Depth of field or depth of focus is 11 meters, 6.04 to 17.03. Yeah, so cool.
Launched from Minnesota on that one. When they landed in South Dakota. And then the other one they took off, they tried to judge the trade winds, and they went up and he got through it pretty easy. So they came down only 3 miles from where they came down. Then they had to move it to Holloman, New Mexico for Excelsior because the trade winds up north in Minnesota and stuff were just always too much. And so they went to change. They canceled Project Manhive, went to Project Excelsior, and that's when Joseph Kittnitzer set the record, and it stuck till Bumgarner came until 2012 that he went up to 102,000 feet. And they always talk about the trade winds.
Jet stream is what they call
well,
it.
Yeah, or the jet stream. Well, whatever they call it. It's wind, okay? When they hit the freaking wind that was traveling, it would
Yeah, Mikey said he could smell blue. Yes.
turn them sideways. It was so strong.
That.
Well, they did call them trade winds back in the day before they were jets. And that's where the name came from originally. But
Doesn't matter.
There's got to be a buffer zone between there. I mean, there's got to be like a point where those winds have a slipstream. So there's a.
So what's the highest elevation that a jet ever flew? Any jet?
I say 55,000 feet.
55?
Yeah.
That's over 8 miles. So you're flying above the stars, huh?
Well, they know when up there they can't see any stars. They can't see anything
because they're above them.
Well, they're above where they appear. I'm going to go where they appear to be to us. They can't see them.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not that they're above the stars. It's above where they appear to you. That's different.
You know, where they appear to us, it's 8 miles away, 8 to 9 miles away. No one else has seen them farther.
All right, I'm gonna say out of Brad Wilson, right quick.
It could be that it's fucking daytime. That could be it. You ever think of that? That if it's fucking daytime, it doesn't matter how far up you go in a fucking balloon, you're not going to see the fucking stars?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, think about it. The moon looks like it's freaking just right over there, like, to you. And then the same person in South America would be like, oh, that's like, yeah, because that's the atmosphere. Is what it's doing. It's magnifying it. It's bringing it closer to you to make it look like it's closer to you. But it's really not in reality, right? In reality, it's definitely not that close to you. It's optically looking close to you.
How do you?
Hey, Scott, you're not helping. Shut the fuck up. You're not helping.
Know this.
What do you mean? That's just,
if it's apparent, it can always apparently be where it's at.
All lights do the same thing through atmosphere because the atmosphere is rendering the lights to your eye. That's how that works.
No, it's not. The atmosphere doesn't render the light to your eye, you dumb motherfucker.
I understand. So you say so how does it? Okay, so let's say you're saying it's you're saying it's 30 miles up, okay, and there's all that darkness.
Like I said, you're not helping.
Between us and where it's at. So how does the light transfer and then finally hit our air and appear to us? You're telling me it has to travel through that darkness.
I think it's probably 60 miles. I'd say.
Okay, so 60 miles of darkness.
Things, like 60.
How does it hit us? How does it travel through the darkness?
What do you mean the light?
That's what light does. It's what light does. What do you mean? Why can it? How can it travel through the darkness? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
does the
you
light-
said it has to
how
have a
does light
medium to travel
travel?
through. Huh?
How does the light travel?
You said the moon, you think, is, just in your opinion, is about 60 miles away.
Maybe.
So
Yeah,
how,
something like that.
how does that vast darkness between 60 miles until it gets to 10 miles to us? So in between that 10 miles and that 60 miles, how does that light travel through that emptiness?
How? What do you mean?
You said you need a medium for it to travel, to appear to render.
I said there's less medium the higher you go. Yeah, but there's still a medium. I believe there's ether, bro. So that's the thing. Like I think.
Oh, I do too, but I'm just saying.
Like,
Of course you do. Of course you do.
That's when that guy said he got wrapped around it and he could feel it. I thought that was most likely the ether. He says it felt like a blanket around him when he was at 80,000 feet.
I think that light travels through ether and then sound travels through the atmos. And so there's no without, you know what I mean? Like so the thinner,
yeah.
Like so the light goes further, obviously, right? Everyone knows that, right? Because sound doesn't go that far, right? And it's way slower, right? So it's going through the atmosphere. It's just vibration. But light is a different thing. It's like it's something you can't even understand, right? We don't know what it is. What is light?
We don't know what it is. See, you're not helping.
Tell me. You don't know?
Light is light. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus. You don't even know what it is. Tell me. Well, you're talking to people that are as dumb as you are, man. If you don't know, they sure as fuck won't. But ask an intelligent person. Ask a physicist. Ask someone who has a PhD in physics. Ask them. They'll tell you. Or you could just fucking Google it.
Nobody has a definition for it, but I'm going to.
No, you don't have.
Nobody has a definition for it. Let me see. Hold on a second. Light definition. There we go. Light is an electromagnetic radiation visible to the human eye, acting as both a wave and a particle. It is the primary form of energy that makes vision possible, traveling through a vacuum at a constant speed of 299,792,458 meters per second, about 186,282 miles per second. Because light can refer to physical, perceptual, and it just gets in, but in physics, electromagnetic radiation. Also, there's the wave-particle duality, where it can be both a particle and a wave. You got the light spectrum, different wavelengths of light correspond to different colors. So, yeah. We know what the fuck light is, you fucking retard.
You don't know what light is, but it goes through something, right? And so it's probably going some kind of ether. That's everywhere,
I believe Snell's law plays a lot in what you see, because there is an incident angle to everything when it enters from one to the other. So you may be seeing a mirror image of what you're actually looking at from that point of view.
Well, your eyes actually see a mirror image. That's how your eyes work.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
So
It goes to the back of your head,
looking at it
the
backwards.
back of your eye. Yeah, it goes through the back and then it comes back out, and you see the outside.
The title, ruined radius and the flip side.
Ruined radius, yeah. But really quick though about the temperature of the moonlight, right? So Harmon, you weren't here, I don't think, for that, but we were talking about that, and so when I was looking it up, and so light does not affect glass. Do you know that? You guys know about how that works? Like, so moonlight or even regular light, it doesn't warm glass up. It has to warm up something with substance, like something that is not clear.
I guess it has to be a solid.
You know,
moonlight doesn't warm glass up. Okay. Fucking brilliant.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like the light is just traveling through the atmo, whatever you want to call it, until it hits something. And that's how it works. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't transfer heat into things unless they have substance. If it's clear.
So you don't think glass has substance? Tell you what, go out to your car, smash your face against the window, against the glass, and tell me if it has substance.
Window sill doesn't get hot.
It doesn't warm it up. Like it does get, yeah, it gets hot because of other things in a glass. There could be lead in glass. There can be all kinds of substances. It has to have
So
a
how do you
substance,
make glass without any impurities to make your statement true?
Impossible. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't do that.
Well, then you can't say that it doesn't affect glass.
It's just not as much, bro. It's like, think about it. Like, no, think about it. So if you have-
You're just dumb as dog shit, man. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know why glass gets warm. They don't know why glass is transparent. They just don't fucking know. Thinks the glass doesn't have substance. Cavemen had an excuse. These motherfuckers don't.
He's here today. I guarantee I could not put my hand on my
It was
windshield.
120.
Yes. 120
It was
degrees
hot
here.
today. Yeah, it was a hot day. All
Well, your
gentlemen,
windshield is not.
let's
It's not clear.
All right, we're fucking done with these jackasses. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later. Click like, subscribe. Take care of the bell notification. And as always, be seeing you.